You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song. Every toast with a song. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. It's better to have loved and lost. It's better to have loved and lost. Captain Jean-Luc Picard and never to have loved at all. The Federation starship, come cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. It's better to have loved and lost. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, 17346732147 Charlie 327897777643 Tango 732 Victor 73117887732476789764376 Lock. When I have plucked the rose, tea Earl Grey hot, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? When I have plucked the rose, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. That's an interesting twist.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, two American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.
Paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. Selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, "We love Satan, we want to eat babies." I have been him on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Hit a roof, vampire pot, and the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil, and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
How to teach an Australian to say no. Let's begin. Repeat after me. No.
No.
That is not correct. No, spelled N-O.
No.
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 That is actually spelled N-A-U-W-R-E-I-G-H. Say no.
No.
No. No.
No.
Wow. Everyone else in the world can say no and pronounce it correctly, but Australians are hopeless. Thank you so much for watching.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That you gay.
Дорогие друзья, ассаламу алейкум, вот вам дагестанский лайфхак. Это моя жена. Чего ты хотела?
Я хотела больше времени проводить с подругой.
Правильно. Я решил твою проблему?
Решил.
Знакомьтесь, это моя вторая жена Сакинат. Подруга ее.
Джалил, я не это.
Сакинат, добро пожаловать в семью.
Suddenly, a severe policy violation. What is the policy violation? Because it seems to me that fucking YouTube has made a brand new arbitrary fucking rule that's a catch-all that doesn't mean jack shit.
Let's see. What am I in the mood for? Ah, just what I needed. Ah. What's this doing in here? It's no good. There, now that's what I'm looking for. Cerveza cristal. Cerveza cristal.
July. Eric, July. Eric's right, like Eric, I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now.
I love refrigerators.
Chuck Norris! Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris! Yeah, the time has come, a man must rise. No occasion will stop him, nothing can harm him, no matter how mean, no matter the size. Chuck Norris will win. I know you may not think it's possible. When Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom home from the hospital. I don't know, you may have heard, Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Listen here, I tell no lies. Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognized the element of surprise. When Chuck is around, you'd better get on your knees, cause when God said, let there be light, Chuck Norris said, say please. He's a man that takes command. He'll rise to any occasion. Bad guys be damned. Let's tell the entire nation. You know Chuck don't take no lip. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it. You know I don't need to tell you why. When Chuck Norris slices onions, the onions cry. He's never had a cold and never had lice. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. I don't know about you, but I can tell you this. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. He checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Yeah! Yeah! Chuck Norris! Jay! 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 Ah, yeah! Hey! Jay!
Yo! Whoa! Let me get myself on screen. How's everybody doing? Welcome to FlashCast on Raging Rhino. We'll call it Raging Cast, RynoCast, FostersCast. What would you like? Hello, I hope you're all ready for a big show. We're going to have the biggest show ever. And yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. There's been a lot of trailers this week, so we're actually going to talk some entertainment stuff at least. But before we do, let's get some of our guests in. Where's my fucking... I'm so unorganized. Let's bring them in.
Put a ticket in, make a name and gay. Put a ticket in, make a name and gay.
They came
This one.
bounding over.
Fuck
Came
Fuck
bounding
off!
over.
Disney! You fucking cunt! You fucking cunt!
Hello, Mom, Dad. I don't have everybody's individual intros, I'm sorry.
So, was it just me? But did anyone else get a double audio when you were playing those clips?
I think it's because of how he's got his sound set up or whatever. He's still sharing.
Oh,
his
it's
other
because
thing in
I'm
the
still
background,
sharing
but
my screen. I'm sorry.
He's a professional YouTuber, kids.
No, it's not even that. It's because the intro and that extra Chuck Norris song was too big to put into StreamYard that I had to do it completely differently. I'm so not used to having to do it.
That's
that
what
way.
every woman has said about Chuck. It's too big to put in, Chuck.
Speaking of Chuck Norris, rest in peace
Hell
to a
yeah.
legend. The world lost a legend this week.
So I don't want to brag, okay, but I have met the Chuck Norris Total Gym. I own one myself. Yes, this is true.
Really?
Yeah. Did you not see when he was? So he was.
Oh,
one of
that
the
was the
main
big thing in the
promoters.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I remember that being advertised on one of those late night TV shopping
Motherfucker probably
things.
made more money off that than he did any canon movie, I bet.
Yeah.
I own one, man, and I loved it as a kid. It's like, yeah.
It was probably the second best seller to the Thigh Master, I bet.
Yep.
Do you still have it? It's probably worth money
still
now.
have it. I still have it.
It's probably worth money now.
Well, I think they still sell them. You can get them on Amazon.
Although they produce probably so many of them that
Holy crap, it's on Amazon. What are they selling? Total Gym. What is the price on this thing? Let's have a look.
they'll probably still be selling them new. Like
Possibly.
the estate or something would still own them, wouldn't they?
It would just matter. Well, it depends
And
on who
still
owned it
sell it?
initially and if he was just a spokesman or if he actually owned the company.
But yes, it was actually a bit of a shock because there's this report that came out saying that he was rushed to hospital. And then, I don't know, a couple of hours after that, announced basically he passed away. Does anybody know any details, or was it just old
No,
age?
his family's been really hush-hush about it. I mean, I refuse to believe that he died. I just want to believe that he defeated life. So
Before death goes to bed at night,
won.
he checks under
Yeah.
the bed for Chuck Norris.
That's right. That's what the song says, too.
Yeah, that was a great song.
You're welcome.
So I'm confused. I'm looking up the Total Gym, and the price tag on these things is saying $3,000 for me or $2,000. I'm like, no, it can't be that much.
Is that for a new one or a used one? Like
For
a
new
second-hand one?
It's on Amazon, and like the listings that are coming up are really expensive. Maybe because it'll be different in the US, but I'm in Australia. This is weird.
Wow.
Well, the exchange rate sort of helps us if you're looking.
Well, they're
at
saying
US price.
Bowflex owns it in the chat, so that'd be my guess.
Bowflex.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another guest that's just popped in. Hold on
Yay.
1 second. I'll play this one. You can get Mozza farting. I've got to unshare my screen so it doesn't echo. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mozza, read that.
Mozza, don't let the American bitch.
Did you just fart?
Yes, I did. Tell you what to do.
I think it's bedtime, Mozza.
Question mark.
I think it's bedtime for Mozza. That's the type of videos that we watch on fucking Happy Hump Day.
Are you sure it wasn't a shark?
Oh, dude, it was so funny.
Damn.
Fake wizard.
Oh, we got a fake wizard here.
How you doing, brother?
I'll give him some fake
What an
applause.
introduction.
That's fake
Yeah.
applause for fake wizard. There you go.
Mozza farting.
How we doing?
It was the best. How you doing, fake wizard?
I'm great. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Not going to MegaCon, obviously. I thought you were.
No, I had said I wasn't gonna be able to make it. I mean, I was hoping I could, but turns out no, I couldn't go.
So we're the losers? Is that what you're
Yeah,
trying to say?
that's right. We have to
I mean,
party.
that's
We have to party
how it
without
feels.
them, or they have to party without us. So it's actually their loss.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
got FOMO like a motherfucker right now. I don't know about you, but we
Then
can go with that.
There was also another death, which I don't think is quite as maybe big as a Chuck Norris, but
Yeah, one of the cast members of Buffy.
Yeah, Xander. I don't know his
Yeah.
actual
We know
name.
what
What's
happened
his-
here.
No, he was
No.
young and he was all I think I read was he died in his sleep. I didn't see anything else.
Well,
I'm just saying. Look, when people say they die in their sleep, it's usually drug related. But I'm not like that's what I'm not in trying to
That or a
insinuate that maybe-
accident, maybe.
Well, he looked okay. I don't know if I don't know if there's any.
Yeah,
like-
well, I mean, I get where Shad's coming from. I mean, he's not exactly like working all that much, and that's generally, I don't know. I mean, he's been in a few shows, but
Didn't he?
I don't want to
technically-
speculate either.
Yeah, I don't want to be special. Maybe. It's
Oh,
just
hang on.
Like
We got Valiant Renegades.
We got
here.
VR in the
All right, now
house.
listen. I'm down here with Flash. I'm with.
I brought Flash from the hotel to the party. We're watching you. So I'm going to deliver you one message from Flash. You ready?
Yeah.
Rhino, don't fuck this up.
Thanks. No
Make him
pressure.
big. Make him big.
No pressure.
I can't stay out here because it's crowded and it's loud, and I'm not going to be able to hear you guys, so I'm not staying long.
You're all good.
We're having a good time up there. I can't promise anything.
Make him big.
Flash might sneak away for a bit. I told him come to a quiet area. Camera off.
No,
The camera's got to be on.
He needs to do a face reveal.
No, the camera ain't gonna be on.
The camera's got to be on.
No
That's
why I broke away. I told him, I was like, I might pop in just to go screw with Rhino and the crew.
No deal.
Y'all have a good show. We're having a great time here at Universal.
Deal's off.
I may pop in a little bit. I'll get the girls back down here from Force of Light. It's their first trip.
No, don't distract us. Don't distract us. We want Kevin on camera. We want to see those chiseled abs.
Yes. Not just a face reveal. We want an abs reveal and
We
everything.
want that
All right.
chiseled chest.
So look,
yes.
Here's the deal. If I tell you what, I will do my best. I will get, since Shad is here, we need some other British and Australian flair. So I'll see if I can get Will down here with Disparu.
Oh, yeah.
In a minute.
That'd be awesome.
Give me a bit. I'll see what I can do.
You got to pass a message on to Flash for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm dedicating half of this FlashCast to talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for that.
I'm sure
I did not sign up for that.
Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
So we're in City Walk. Let me get back up there. I'll see what I can do if I can pop back in a bit. I'll try. All right. Take care, guys.
Take care.
I got a contract right here that I
Super
says I
chat
don't
it
have
in.
to.
We have to pay for Flash's trip down here, so send in money. And look, guys.
Giving him any of that.
I promise you, when you send in super chats tonight for Flash, he is drinking because I am buying.
Yeah, good.
So
I still want
the $50 super chats are still on.
Flash, if you're watching, you need to have a shot for every $50 super chat.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I said, Rhino, don't fuck it up. Bye.
I won't. Thanks, man. No pressure. Later. All right. Speaking of actual
What a dick
shots,
tease he was. Did you see that shit?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I
Comes
know.
in and like, I'm gonna show you Kevin. And like, no, I'm not.
All right, we're gonna have shots. Like I said, I don't have the same clip, so there might be a few repeated ones, like this one. We'll do this.
They
one.
came bounding over.
Fuck off, Disney! You fucking cunt!
Beta Bucks.
I was there that day.
Thing is, though, the original clip of that is probably even better, where he's doing the dog noises. That is
yeah. News report,
legendary.
he's talking about these dogs, and they come bounding over, and they're.
You can't capture the just the passion that guy spits out.
Yeah.
And he really gets the dog snarl right. It's like, wow.
Oh, he
this is
does.
wonderful.
Bring it up if you can. Cheers, Beta Bucks Deluxe. Is anybody else drinking, or is it just me? I know Shad's not.
I took a bunch of edibles, so I'm already ahead of you.
Excuse me, Rhino. I am drinking water. Okay, so.
That's right.
Oh, what a wuss.
Hey, only real men drink water, all right?
There's no such thing as water.
Now, not only that, bottled water.
Water's it's in a bottle. Whoa.
It's Aquafina.
Thank you, Beta Bucks Deluxe. I appreciate it.
I have a question. If you drink too much Aquafina, does it turn you into an Asian woman who talks like a black man?
She doesn't talk like a black man. She talks like a squirrel getting raped. Holy crap.
No, don't you remember when she got called out for talking like all Ebonic and shit? And they're like, you're not black. Stop it.
That, no joke. That, like Ari, live action Little Mermaid song she sung was like
God.
my ears were getting violated. Genuinely.
I have to correct you. That is not singing nor a song. That was the sound of somebody killing something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's like if hell opened up, that's the type of thing that you hear. That's the stuff Satan plays on repeat just to torture the people in hell. Like it was.
I'm so glad I haven't seen that.
I'm so glad I haven't either.
But you obviously know what he's talking about. Like,
Yeah, I saw the
actually
fucking
have no
clip.
idea
That's the sad part. Yeah, I've seen the worst part of the movie, probably.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of it.
Of all the shit in that movie, that he's probably right. That is probably the pinnacle of the worst thing in that movie. It's like, who the fuck came up with this and who said this was a good idea?
And that was like a
wanna
new
know.
song that they created for that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same thing that they did with Aladdin that pissed me off with the live action Aladdin. It was actually after watching that I decided that I'm not going to watch any more live action crap from the Disney remakes. Because like there was that women empowerment song that she started singing about, like I don't need no man or some bullshit.
Oh,
like,
well, that was Oscar bait. That was because all of the old songs couldn't get nominated for Oscars, but if they wrote new songs for the live actions, they can get Oscar nominations.
yeah, but you can still write a decent new song for a live action.
Why would you do
let's say
something
Aladdin.
like that?
Why would you do that, Rhino?
I'm just saying, as opposed to doing this virtue signal song, it was a virtue signal song. As opposed to doing that, if they just made like an extra song so that they could, I know it sounds ridiculous and it's still stupid for them to even think about doing that. But as opposed to doing a virtue signal song, they could have just done like another, happy song.
Why would they do that though?
They have to virtue signal. It's how they get their validation.
Exactly. We're being facetious, of course, but yes.
Yeah. I did see this, which I was actually really happy about. This is just because we're talking about MegaCon too, I guess. Alec Baldwin's finger. Did you see this?
I saw this. Yes. How did you get him to do that?
Dude,
did you say show us how you greet your wife in the morning or what? Because there's no way you could have got him to show it any other way.
Can we do number one? That's what he
must have
was
been
like.
it.
Yeah, that's right. No, it was like you're number one.
I can't believe he walked up to him like,
one.
"Hey, Alec," and Alec's like, "What? Show me the finger, the world's most famous finger. This one."
No, he wouldn't. You would have had to have been smarter about it to get him to actually do it.
Exactly.
I think you're the best actor in the world. I think you're the number one. Like you're the
number
one. We just
one.
do like you're number one like this. It would have. Yeah.
I like you even more than Billy.
They had ABF was on the G&G stream at the event that they're doing, and they asked him like, "How did you get him to do that?" And he's like, "I just asked him if we could do number one."
Oh, did he?
Yeah, right. The fact that he's even leaning into it with this little sort of smirk on his face is great too.
I can't believe he fell for it.
And like, look how happy Alec Baldwin's finger is right now. Look how happy he is. Oh,
he
that's
wins.
perfect.
That's epic.
You should have asked him if he pulled the trigger or not, because
You are worthless, Alec Baldwin.
The best part of this year's MegaCon was Alec Baldwin's finger, getting a picture with Alec Baldwin's finger.
that is badass. I gotta give him that.
But it looks like they've been having a blast too. They'll be all drinking right now. I reckon they'll be pretty drunk right now, actually. Speaking of getting drunk, again, I don't have like any of the money clips or anything like that. But let's see, what do I have?
Not bad, not bad. Now you.
And boner killer.
The first
I
one
was there.
That was a try hard thought. Don't let them fool you or suck you in. Friggin' like when you see, girls like that trying to pretend to be gamers or geek girls, stuff like that. They're just after your money. Don't.
Like
I'm just trying to put my wiener in them anyway, so it's a fair trade.
What about like this one?
Not bad, not bad. Now you.
Okay, at least it wasn't a total boner killer, but
yeah. Cheers, Nandy for 50. Thank you. We're getting this goal done. Chug the Foster's Rhino. All right, hold on. Let me have the shot. Cheers. You guys are going to get me fucked up really quickly.
Chug.
I should have had this open already to chase it.
Yeah, it's on you. Are you sure it's really chasing it though? If that tastes worse.
No, it does taste worse.
Yeah, that's like licking a cow's asshole after you had the beef already. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's horrible. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Anybody seen? I want to talk about Invincible because that dropped. But before we do, has anybody actually seen Project Hail Mary? Because that's dropped this week.
I'm thinking I should see it though. You saw it?
Yes, I have.
I haven't seen it yet. I got to go see it.
It's I've heard it described as it's like an 80s film in how good it is. I don't know if I would also compare it to that, but I understand like it's good. Like it's like to say like, oh, it's like an 80s like adventure kind of film. Like, yeah, okay, so that means it's good.
that's what I get from that.
Yeah,
hearing that it's something from like the 80s or 90s, good. That means that it's going to be good, right?
Exactly. It's impressive. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in seeing it, do not watch the spoilers. Do not watch the trailers because they're loaded in spoilers. Just go see the movie. You'll enjoy it. You'll figure it out. Ryan Gosling needs to stop our son from going out. That's the premise of the movie. And the rest is worth the adventure. It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah,
for sure.
The funny thing about something like this is it kind of reminds me of like the movie like The Core, which was really a piece of shit kind of movie. Like the sun going out, you've got to try and figure something out. But I've heard that the way that, I mean, it's from a book, right? So it's a pretty good story, I think, from what I've heard. I don't know the details, so I'm staying away from any sort of spoilers or anything like that.
Yeah, but, no, seriously, don't watch the trailers then, because the trailers have like way too many spoilers in them. It's not fair. It's not fair to have like, hey, here's actually a good movie that's worth the price of admission. I recommend don't wait for streaming. You got to watch this on a big screen because it's not going to play the same at home. It's just I can't see this movie being a good experience watch at home. It's that kind of movie.
Okay, it's being compared to like like a classic Spielberg Zemeckis type movie. Do you get that vibe from it?
Yup, definitely.
I'm excited, man.
Why? If I say why, like there's a
that's all I need to know.
Spielberg movie that in like, and you'll see it, you'll be like, oh, it's like that movie a little bit, but I can't say which one because it's a dead-on spoiler.
Yeah. Shad, have you seen it? Were you going to say something?
Nope, I haven't seen it, but I'm looking forward to it. Gonna take my wife. We're just gonna go to together, like a date. Actually,
nice.
Like a date, in fact.
Date night.
Yep.
It's probably a good movie for date night, actually. I've just been thinking about the actual entertainment that we've already had this year. Compared to even some of the entertainment that we had last year. I think the best thing that we had last year was F1. We've had Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I know it's a TV show as opposed to a movie. I can't really think of another movie though that's come out yet this year that's been actually
this year.
Yeah, because obviously the Project Hail Mary. I think that One Piece has been good. Invincible so far has been really good. I don't know. It just seems like
we haven't gotten very good movies this year yet until Project Hail Mary. I mean, like Mercy, the Chris Pratt movie. I think of that on the same caliber as Ice Cube's War of the Worlds. That movie's terrible.
Oh, really? That bad?
Is that bad?
It's aggressively, annoyingly terrible because the marketing campaign for Mercy. I can't imagine how many hundreds of millions of dollars that Amazon poured into that stupid movie, and then. Like I watched it at home and it makes me angry. Like, oh, I was considering going to theaters for this, which is a drive. Like that's an hour for me, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back.
Yep.
And it's in a shitty part of town. It's shitty Pa Town. And if that's what I paid to see, I would be furious. Like actually furious. It's not good. It is right. Ice Cube level bad.
Well, that's the story of my life. I actually got to drive an hour both ways. So yeah, that's why I'm very choosy. Yeah.
But the thing is moving forward this year, we got movies like I know they're sort of simple movies, but like Mortal Kombat looks good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Michael looks good.
Michael looks good.
I liked Scream 7. I'm not going to say it was like a 10 out of 10 or anything like that. But it was a nice little fuck you to Scream 5 and 6, so I got a kick out of that. But yeah, otherwise, no, there hasn't been a lot that I would call memorable that's come out yet this year. But
I mean,
Project Hail
really
Mary is probably
why-
going to be the big surprise, I imagine.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms has been my highlight this year. That has just been
and it's still maintained the best series, but again, there's still a long way to go. But I can't think of anything else that's going to come out that I'm excited for enough that's going to beat that. I was thinking Invincible, like Invincible, maybe.
Did you happen to see Ready or Not, the first movie, the first Ready or Not film, the horror movie?
No, but they're shoving the second one down my fucking throat. I'll tell you that much right now.
So the first one in isolation is a very grounded, satanic kind of horror film. The second one is, and it's, I would say, you know, like, it's not offensive. The first one is not as offensive. They play on it very well. You know, it's clearly Bible fan fiction as a horror movie, and they handle the themes well. This second one is I feel really terrible about. I wanted to walk out. Like, I wanted to walk out. It's about a satanic cult that runs the planet, and like every aspect of the planet. It's
reality.
Yeah. Oh man, it was too close. I was like, this is kind of uncomfortable.
I was gonna say, I mean, it sounds like the government in Hollywood to me. I mean,
it was. That's exactly.
Any day that ends in Y.
There's no way they thought the files were going to drop before this movie came out. No.
Oh shit.
There's no way, man.
What else is out this year is like the Odyssey, which I know. If it was actually the Odyssey, I'd probably be excited for. Obviously, there's Doomsday and Spider-Man, which we're going to go over the Spider-Man trailer.
Do we really think that Doomsday is going to come out this year still?
No, I don't think so.
You guys think that it won't? I honestly, I didn't
There's
think
still
anything-
enough time, and here's my prediction, Rhino. Because I think they're playing chicken right now, and they realize that Warner Brothers is not going to fucking budge. And Warner Brothers has all the PLF screens. So that means Doomsday will not open on a single IMAX screen. And they won't be able to go to IMAX for, like, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks, however long it is they have the exclusive deal. So my guess is they're going to turn around and they're going to say, look, we're moving Doomsday, but guess what, kids? We're making it a trilogy. It's too big for 2 movies, so we're making it a trilogy, and we're moving it to next year. And that's what's going to fucking happen. They're going to hide the fact that they're going to move the movie under this guise of because they've been talking about making it a trilogy for what, almost a year now as it was? So that's going to be my prediction. I could be wrong. I think that's what they're going to do.
I don't think the trilogy thing is. I think that
see, the trilogy is inconsequential. That doesn't fucking
No,
matter.
no,
Right now.
100%,
My point is they're going to
100%.
move. They're going to fucking move. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point that you're making. Because
I just think they're going to come up with some kind of cover story. Is my point. Sorry.
Imagine if they bring in a third movie. How much more would they have to pay fucking Robert Downey Jr. and the Russo brothers? They already got $200 million in the hole between the 3 of them.
I don't think they can afford a third movie, man.
I don't know.
I think Doomsday kills the MCU. If these leaks that we keep seeing coming out are real, and what's scary about these leaks, and not like actually scary, but like what's concerning about these leaks is that they're all really close. They're all like really close, and then someone that we know verifies them, so that they're like, it's as if, you know, they've got different types of script, but it's all very similar, and it all ends the same way. And I think, let me just put it this way: there's a very specific interview with who's the guy who played Nightcrawler?
Oh, Alan. Shit.
Oh, Alan Cumming. There's
Cummings,
a
yes.
very specific interview with Alan Cumming when the film wrapped and he was doing another show, and they were like, how did it feel to go back and do Avengers? And he specifically says it was like, oh, it was so great to come back and do one final one. It's like, whoa. And it was like a slip of the tongue. He didn't really understand what he was implying. It's like, oh, you're not coming back for Secret Wars. What does that mean for everybody else?
I thought everybody was going to be in Secret Wars, though. Like, everybody.
Well, see, the thing is, Spider-Man's not even
X-Men
listed in Doomsday unless he's being hidden. So I'm willing to bet that by the time we get to the second part, it's going to be a whole new crew, and half of the first crew is going to be dead. Because a lot of these actors, they're just going to be getting rid of, is what's going to happen, because they're too expensive. That's what this whole thing's been about since Infinity War, actually. Because remember, that was what the Russos got into an argument with Kevin Feige about, because Kevin Feige's like, well, let's do this whole thing where we bring in younger actors from another world to play the Avengers now, and then there's these new young actors, and they're like, no. So we'll see what happens. I think they're gonna flinch though, one way or the other. You might be right. They'll use that as an excuse that all this stuff is leaked out, and now they got to reshoot it all.
The funniest thing for me with all the Doomsday stuff is, like, you know, they release all those little mini clips, all those little teasers, all those trailers and everything, and they people are talking about it. There's a little bit of, like, obviously not a lot, but then, like, it's just gone. It just disappears. Like, what a waste. That's what everybody was saying when they released it a year out, and everybody's like, why would you drop these things a year out from when you're actually releasing it?
Were those really even trailers though?
Well, they were little mini clips of each individual character, I guess. There's a Hunger Games movie apparently this year as well, which I don't really care about. Yeah, an untitled Jumanji movie. Really?
Yeah,
I hadn't heard about that. Like, that came out of nowhere. I'm like, they're making another one?
Another I don't mind the Jumanji. I don't
5?
mind some of those new Jumanji movies. The first one was good.
How many has The Rock done now?
2.
Rock has done 2.
Okay, so you're right. Okay.
But they include Robin Williams is canon to this Jumanji series.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, because like I was trying to remember if they made 2 or 3 of them. No, I couldn't remember.
Hang on. Robin Williams' canon was actually in the first one.
Yeah,
well,
technically,
yeah.
When they go in and they're talking to the guy that's been stuck there for like 20 years or whatever in this new part of the story, there's like, they're asking him about this little hut thing that he built, and he's like, oh, it wasn't me that built it. This was already here, and it's got his name, Alan. What's his last name?
Yeah,
Robin Williams, or whatever it is, Alan, whatever. Lived here or built this or something like that. So that canon was originally brought in the first one.
Right. So this upcoming one would be Jumanji 4, and it's slated to release the week before Dune and Doomsday.
Oh, that movie's dead.
Oh man,
movie's
that
dead,
actually,
man.
For one, I didn't even know about it till now.
If anything, Tom, actually, it might be Dune that pushes Doomsday out.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this new Jumanji movie isn't even ready for this Christmas, because this is the first I'm hearing about it. But yeah. I just, unless Disney wants to play chicken with Warner Brothers, and they think they can win this fight, but they are really bringing a knife to a gunfight here at this point, because Dune is on this trajectory, on the upward, an upward trajectory, to where you and I and everybody knows Marvel has been doing nothing but going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. And the only highlights have been Spider-Man and I almost called him Daredevil, Deadpool. And at this point, Spider-Man's the only hope they got. And I know you want to talk about that, so I don't know if that's a good segue into it, but it's been mixed reactions to this recent Spider-Man trailer, from best as I can tell. So,
well, there's a couple more like other movies from this year before we get into the Spider-Man stuff. But before we do, I do need to hit some of these super chats because they're actually coming in. You guys have been so very generous. Yes. Thank you so much. I need a clip though, and I don't really have too many.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing the movie. There's one scene that sticks out, and it probably sticks out for everybody, which is that, have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Darth Plagueis.
Joking.
Yeah, I know. And he's a writer for Star Wars. Fear of FEMA for 50. Thank you very much, brother. It says Stargate announced production designer Nathan Crowley, known for Interstellar and Dark Knight, and VFX supervisor Mohi Leo. I don't even know. Known for Andor and Rogue One. Some hope maybe 50 for the Off the Rails fund. Thank you very much, and we have to have a shot for that. I've been optimistic. I've been cautiously optimistic when it comes to Stargate, just because of some of the people that are involved with it. This new one that's
I want it to be good, but I'm withholding
I.
any expectations. I've just been burnt way too much.
Me
And I
too.
love Stargate. Stargate's one of the tops for me, right?
Yeah.
And so if they screw this up, I'll be so pissed. And so, all right.
Shad's got the right attitude anymore with any IP. You kind of got to go in with, the worst fear, and then at best you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Well, like I'm a massive Stargate fan. Where are you up to on your rewatch through right now, Shad?
We're actually alternating now between Atlantis and SG1. So what's that season?
Oh, because you're season 9 then.
Well, season 9, yeah. So we're now back onto SG1 up until the first crossover episode where they contact home, and we're going back and forth.
I've never watched it where I've done it, like done the crossover, like watching different episodes from different series. I just get through SG1 and then I start Atlantis. I know that it's probably not the best way to do it because there is so much crossover in the timeline.
Yeah, there is. I can't remember if I watched this way the first way through, but that's what we're doing with the kids. And man, it's good. Stargate is just peak.
I reckon it peaks at the end of season 7, though.
Yes, that is the like when they are fighting Anubis in the ultimate.
Oh,
showdown,
dude,
and
that fight is the best, and Jack's sacrifice and everything. Like,
and it's the culmination of so much, like build up, all the things that they've been going to these other worlds, collecting this tech, trying to build up defenses, and they've actually gained some leeway. They've got their ships now, everything, and that's where they finally, put into practice everything that they've been trying to get throughout all.
Well, basically, I think the thing that makes the end of season 7 so good is it is the culmination and the payoff of basically 7 seasons worth of like, what are we building towards really here? And you see it at the end of season 7, and then it sort of evolves into the Ori and shit. I think the Ori are one of the worst villains.
Yeah, it lags when it gets to the Ori. But
then Atlantis with the Wraith and stuff like that, I think sort of picks back up again.
A little bit. I love it when the humans finally bring their ships into the other galaxy and they start fighting the the Wraith in their ships.
Yeah.
And it's really good. But man, seeing the Prometheus come in to protect him, and then the X-32s flying in, it was just legendary. That I agree. That is the peak of Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, but the thing that's so good, like, I know we talk about episode lengths and like how many episodes there are in a series of television now. Like, you get eight episode seasons, and back then you had 24 episode seasons, and it's like, how can you do this? I will say, even with the filler episodes in Stargate, and there are a fair few of them, there's still a lot of actual non-filler stuff that does connect to other episodes.
Oh yeah, Stargate does a remarkably good job in remembering events, even in you think these are just throwaway filler episodes. They revisit it. They come back to things, and they remember stuff, and that's a credit to their.
But see, that's the thing that scares me though, Shad, with this new series that's coming, or this new Stargate show that's coming. Because of that, I don't know whether or not in this day and age they're able to actually pull it off in regards to having those connections and still actually making them tie in well.
Yeah, I don't know if Hollywood or the mainstream, entertainment media has the talent to do Stargate again.
We'll see. Again, the same people. There's one guy specifically that's involved that I trust when it comes to Stargate, which is the writer. One of the writers
doing the show.
What's that? Sorry.
Who's doing the new Stargate show?
Well, it's one of the. I think there's one or two of the original writers and creators of SG-1 that's involved.
But isn't it Amazon? Aren't they?
Is his name Brett or something? The chat might.
Oh no, that's what I'm seeing. Is it Amazon? It's Amazon doing it.
Yes, that's the other thing too, though, because you look at Amazon with what they've done with, like, what's it called, Lord of the Rings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
I got to say, the only thing that gives me a little bit of hope or a little bit of saving grace in all of this is the fact that it's one of the original people that's involved and heavily involved.
They said that about Doctor Who.
Well, that's true too, isn't it?
Yep.
That's gay.
Yeah, like what was his name? He's coming back for it, and he just was a disaster. So,
Who's your favorite character, Shad, from SG1?
Ooh,
it's hard.
I think it might have to be O'Neill. He's the heart of that show, and is like he has such a great balance between goofiness and seriousness, and he brings a levity to the show, which just gave it such heart and enjoyment. But they're all the characters.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this: who's your favorite character? If O'Neill is peak goat SG1, who's your favorite character in SG1? Other than him.
Other than him.
Yeah.
You know,
it's hard to pick, isn't it?
No,
They're all
all right. This might be controversial because I feel this guy doesn't get nearly enough credit. Jonas Quinn. I love.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I like Jonas Quinn too.
And he left. He left way too soon to bring back Daniel. I love Daniel. It's not like, you know.
Well, it's funny that you say that. When Daniel goes and he comes in, I actually didn't like it. But then he grows on you. You really actually like him. And then when he goes, you're kind of like, oh, no.
Exactly. He does such a good job to win you over.
Yep.
And then he leaves and you're like, oh, duh.
Yeah.
But look, they did bring him back. They did bring him back for a couple of episodes. And so.
Mine is Daniel. I got to get this one and then we'll go on to more shit. Nolan for $100. I don't have any new clips or anything. I'll just have a shot for this one. Actually, it's $100. I can't fucking not play something. I just thought about that. Yeah, I'll give you fucking Mozza farting again. Why not?
Oh, Mozza, read that. Mozza, don't let the American bitch.
Did you just fart?
Yes, I did. Tell you what to do.
I think it's bedtime, Mozza.
Question mark. I think it's bedtime for Mozza.
That's the type of videos that we watch on fucking Happy Hump Day.
I can't pee. Oh my god.
Cheers, Nolan. He says, woo! Oh, I'm starting to feel it now.
You're going to be the only one smashed on this live stream, and you're hosting.
Fine. I don't care. This is FlashCast, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do.
That's right, kids. Send in some money. Let's get Rhino blackout drunk.
Let's get fucked. Yes, that is.
Let's get him so fucked up he can't even end the stream.
That is Blabs. Before we get into the Spider-Man stuff, there was just a couple of other movies that are actually coming out this year. We got the Super Mario Brothers, which honestly I don't care. I didn't even see the first one.
I did. It was all right.
It's gonna do dollars. It's gonna dollars, man.
It's probably one of the few sure things this year. Yeah,
especially after that first one.
The first one pisses me off.
Really?
Why?
It had such a girl boss crap injected into it that went under the radar, and they got away with it. And I'm pissed off that they got away with it. Like it was Princess Peach that ultimately enabled Mario to save everyone, and they couldn't have Mario save Princess Peach because that's problematic. So they switched their damsel in distress to be Luigi throughout the entire movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, stuff like that just pisses me off about that film.
Did you also notice the other thing that I point? Oh, go ahead. What?
There's no way they'll do that again. They learned the first. They're not.
They're only introducing Brie Larson as a new princess, man. They'll never do that with Brie. Why would they do such a thing now?
Exactly.
No, I'm sitting here thinking the same shit, Shad, but I kind of just kept a lot of that shit to myself. And I also pointed out, did anybody not notice that this is basically the same fucking plot as the Super Mario Brothers movies from the 90s that everybody shits on? Literally the same shit happens. The movie opens up with them trying to get to a job that gets stolen by the other company because their truck breaks down. They're off to save the princess, even though, like you said, Luigi gets sucked in this time. But then at the end, they basically have to fight Bowser in a fucking Manhattan that's melding with the fucking Mushroom Kingdom, just like the end of the other one, too. It's all the same shit. It's like, what? Did anybody not notice this?
Again. It wouldn't happen again, Tom.
Oh, of course not. Because they will, because they got away with it the first time. They made so much bank, they're just going to rinse and repeat. And
Probably.
And honestly, I think people had so much love for the character and the fact that they did justice to the world itself and stuff like that, that they got enough of the, the candy, the janky keys that they were willing to ignore the fundamental bullcrap that was baked into that film. Anyway.
But yeah, you're not wrong that with the way they had the princess, she was kind of like, it almost like she was doing Mario a favor by showing him the shit.
Exactly. And she technically saved Mario at the end, right? And you could tell that there was like subtle agenda that they were, making very distinct concessions towards. And what kind of bothers me is that the fundamental concept of Mario is a damsel in distress. Mario saves Princess Peach from Bowser, and they completely subverted that.
Then why is it so beloved? Like, I haven't seen it, but it's just, you would think that if there's Mario fans out there, Nintendo fans out there, and that's not what's actually happening, why hasn't it been criticized for that? Maybe it is by a few, but I don't know.
Not many. Some people point out, but the fact is, Mario looked like Mario. They had the right sound bites.
There'd be a lot of monkeys.
There was enough fulfillment of other expectations that the fan base mainly, loved it. It seems like.
I didn't even know this, but apparently there's a Magic Faraway Tree movie coming this year.
I saw that, and that's another one that pisses me off because my mum read me Magic Faraway when I was like really young.
Me too.
This is some like early childhood stuff. And have you seen what they've done to Moonface? I posted about this on Twitter. I need to search this up.
I didn't even know there was The Death of Robin Hood, Shrek 5. Masters of the
Shrek
Universe
5 I knew about because everybody was making a big deal about the design changes.
No, sorry, the one that I didn't know about was Death of Robin Hood.
The fuck is
you
that?
mean Logan again? It's
it says that there's a movie called The Death of Robin Hood coming out in 2026.
That's already been done with Sean Connery, hasn't it? Like years ago.
Yeah, like when he was old Robin Hood with Marion.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
That movie also pissed me off, but that's old school, that one. But the way that ends was an outrage. It's like, should I do spoilers? Because that's an old film. And if you don't know how that one ends, that's like really going back.
Supergirl, Angry Birds 3, those movies, Toy Story 5.
Birds 3, really?
Kids love them.
Yeah. Man, those movies, I don't know how, but they just keep making money. It's obviously the fucking kids.
Rhino, share my screen.
Toy Story 5.
This is what they're doing to
Magic Faraway Tree. What the fuck is
Magic
that?
Faraway Tree. So that's Moonface in the artwork and book.
Yeah,
that's Moonface in the movie that they're making.
That's retarded.
Was the Henson Company busy or something?
Okay, so he needs to change his name to Moon Hair.
Exactly. Like one of these things does not look like the other, but not only that, it's all garbage.
I think Mac the Knight's got a fucking court case on his hands there, if you ask me. I mean,
that's so disappointing.
Anybody else remember that but me? No, bad joke. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That went.
That's what happens when I do a stream with only one other American, and I can't believe he doesn't remember Mac the Knight.
Yep,
the singing moon from McDonald's.
There's Clayface, Toy Story 5.
Oh God, Toy Story 5. Jesus Christ!
I can't wait to see that. Could be movie of the year, you guys.
You know, 4 wasn't torture enough.
Street Fighter is supposed to be this year or next year?
What?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter is end of this year, I think.
I was gonna say, I think it's this year that we got a trailer already, didn't we?
Right. No, we haven't got a trailer. We got that little that little teaser kind of thing that they did.
It was still like a teaser. It was more than what we got out of Doomsday. All Doomsday was empty fucking chairs.
Drop the StreamYard link. What the fuck, dude? It's in the fucking... What are you talking about, Flash? All right, I'll send it to you directly.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah.
Dude, you're in the group chat. It is your group chat.
He's pulling a diva move. Trust me on this.
It's your group chat, and it's
You don't want to go look for it.
Yeah.
I bet he is smashed off his head already.
Off his tits.
Yeah.
Probably.
off his fucking tits. We were about to go into the fucking Spider-Man trailer, but I bet you he's coming now.
Bring him in.
Let me get rid of some of these tabs. Hold on. Well, while we're waiting for him to come in, we can talk about Shia LaBeouf really quickly.
Yeah, what happened there?
I have no idea, but he's been in the news a bit recently.
I need to do a new theme song like I do for Grace for Shia. It's like, what the fuck did Shia do today?
I am getting to those other super chats. I'm just actually feeling it too much right now. I just need a second. I'm sorry.
Weak.
No, no, you start calling me weak. The chat already does it.
You're an absolute lightweight, Rhino. I could drink you. If I drunk, I could drink you under the table. Easy.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, with your
bold
water.
words, Chad.
That's right. I mean,
water.
sorry, I can't prove it. My hands are tied. But if I drunk,
let's take a look at Shia LaBeouf. Like, apparently, he was in
doing
Rome.
wasn't he doing a whole, he found Jesus type of thing, which, if genuine is good, but I just see so many celebrities, well, not so many, but when I see celebrities do it, I always am a little skeptical. All right, I need to see your, how well you will live this in several years' time for me to, be convinced it's genuine.
Shia is on a whole nother level of fucking weird.
I feel like
it is genuine, but that doesn't mean he's getting his life together. He still has.
I think he's got
problems.
Severe mental instability going on there.
But I still believe him for being born again.
I think he's one of those people that believes that Jesus died for his sins, which gives him the ability to sin. It's just what, I don't know how else I can perceive what he does. TMZ. Am I going to get fucking hit for this because it's TMZ?
I don't know.
Kevin!
Yeah, it's only up 5-7.
What?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo!
Take off the mask. Wizard? Take off the mask.
Face reveal.
Is that fake wizard? What up, wizard?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Reyes?
How tall am I?
What's up, man? How you doing,
At
bro?
least 6'2". At least 6'2".
Yeah, Flash
Let's
is
see the
tall.
chiseled chest and let's see the face.
Hey, Flash, we saw you in the photo with Kate.
I can't hear what they're
Look
saying.
at that. Look at that. There's no fat there, brother.
What, they don't believe how tall you are? Yeah, no, 5'7".
They don't.
No,
Because
I can't be fat no more. Now I'm 5'7". Why do you have that? Bitch, I'm a mechanic. Do it up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get the tape
You
measure
look
out.
like a libtard with that fucking COVID thing on. You're more worried about that shit. We want to see your face.
How tall is he?
That is 6 foot. Oh yeah, he's over 6 foot. I'm sorry.
We're having a fucking dick measuring contest here. It looks like.
Yeah.
What was it? That was over 6 foot. That was over 6 foot.
And what's the waist?
No next, bitch.
How drunk are you, Flash?
He can't even hear us.
I know, I'm trying to talk
can't
really
hear us.
loud.
Oh,
Is he gone?
I think he checked out.
The connection over there has been pretty terrible.
Probably shit.
I'm trying to yell so that he fucking hears, and you guys I'm probably blowing everybody's speakers out while I'm fucking
Nah,
yelling.
he can't hear us.
Yelling wouldn't change his own volume that he
No.
is playing.
No.
So.
What the fuck is going on? That's better.
Wearing a COVID mask.
I know. I was trying to get shit for that.
He's doing it so he can hide his face.
I was thinking if I gave him enough shit, he might take it off, but yeah.
Even that was too much. I don't want to see Flash's face at all. It's that kind of partially.
It's ruining the mystique for you, Shad. Is that
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same if Mauler was to do a face reveal, I think I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Not because of what I'm saying, but just because there's that mysticism behind who the long man really is.
Yeah,
I don't want to know Maul is a handsome young man.
Yeah, with a great accent. He can fucking talk very eloquently.
Fuck this guy. He's already got everything.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's already got everything. Oh no, he's handsome.
And he's handsome too.
Oh,
fuck you.
He looks good.
I gotta dress like a fucking wizard, and Mauler's a handsome guy behind a PNG.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't be like handsome Dan in fucking Wayne's World 2. No. He's gotta be fucking sexy.
Fucking so true.
That's about
let's
like the
see.
first
Hang on.
time I saw the Critical Drinker. I'm like, how is this fucking fair?
I share it this way. It's a little bit different.
He's way too healthy looking to be that much of a drinker.
Who?
Right?
Drinker.
Oh, drink it. Yeah.
I look like the drunk compared to him. Like, what the fuck?
He's
I don't
Scottish.
drink.
He's Scottish. He knows how to
Oh
handle
yeah.
his
Well,
liquor. You can
they have thicker
understand.
livers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They're completely a different. They're beings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So gay. Let's take a look at again. Fucking.
So what's he
Shia
screaming
LaBeouf.
about here?
I don't know. He's just having some argument. What's it say here? Shia LaBeouf seemingly lost his cool while in Rome. Appearing.
When in Rome.
Appearing.
Agitated when a woman sitting next to him outside a restaurant.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ryan's too drunk to read already. This isn't.
I am, and my dyslexia doesn't help either. I'll say that.
Oh no.
So obviously that's him there.
I mean, like, can you imagine just being
Ryan, you should
stalked
mute it.
constantly?
Oh, hang on.
Mute it.
Hang on. I didn't see that before.
Is that all?
I'm wondering myself.
Did he reel it back in after that?
Oh, hang on. Then he gets up and starts screaming.
Okay, that's a little.
It's not really much there.
It's sad, man. This is
It is actually more sad than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah. This guy's got a lot of problems.
I mean, he was raised in Hollywood, so like I can only imagine the crap that's been done to him. Like, holy.
Was
crap.
he a Hollywood child, like a kid actor?
Yeah,
like, what was
Disney
his
Channel.
first-
Disney,
okay.
man.
I don't even
So-
remember him
Even
from
Stevens,
that.
dude.
I think the first time I sort of started seeing him was like Transformers, and there was something that he did before Transformers though. I just can't
Even
think of it.
Stevens.
He was good in Fury.
Yeah, he's done some all right stuff, but in terms of him being messed up, being a child actor with Disney, like holy crap.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the type of messed up crap he was exposed to at such a young age with
Oh,
Disney.
he's clearly an alcoholic as well, like obviously.
Almost
that's
all
pretty
of them
good.
are. Even Daniel Radcliffe is an alcoholic. It's just acting, child acting is a dangerous profession.
Mhm.
Can anybody think of one child actor that's been okay, like later in their later years? Can you think of one?
I think that's a really good question.
What's Elijah?
Even like I look at Drew Barrymore and like even
Elijah-
her, like she seems sort of okay, but like
Is Elijah Wood messed up because he was a child actor and a pretty prominent one too? See, I don't know much about what it like his life. So it's usually if you don't hear about celebrities, they're not crazy almost.
I would say Sean Astin.
What was
Sean Astin?
Who is that?
He was Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
he was in the Goonies.
Goonies?
Yeah, he was. But then, like, what was he after the Goonies up until Lord of the
hang on.
Rings?
Samwise Gamgee.
Hang on, what
exactly?
What's our measurement of crazy? Is it like Hollywood going nutcase or insane, unhinged, woke?
Well, I think it's like obvious craziness. Like we can clearly see that, like Britney Spears is fucked up. Fucking Shia LaBeouf is fucked up. Like you can clearly see the
Yeah,
craziness.
but so is Mark Ruffalo, and he's just like politically deranged.
Yeah, but he wasn't a child actor. He's just fucking retarded.
But isn't Sean Astin really like progressive? I only have vague memory of maybe him saying weird stuff, but I can't remember any specifics.
Yes, but and I I swear this is going to sound terrible, but in an innocent way.
Yeah.
Like don't attack him for this. Yes, but he's in an innocent way. Like he doesn't fully know. He's the kind of guy. It's like, well, all my friends are saying it, so like I have to be a part of it. Like he doesn't fully. He's not fully in the club, but he's definitely part of the club.
So it's like it's not it's not completely politically deluded. He's just a little retarded.
Exactly. Yes, it's lovably retarded.
See, Jamie Lee Curtis is older. Like, was she a child actor? No. Not that I can recall.
I don't know. She's 1,000 years old, maybe.
Yeah, I know. She was a child when I wasn't even fucking a twinkle in my father's eyes. Where was I going to go? I was going to go to a shot, wasn't I? Fuck. I wish I had the fucking money, because it'd just be easier.
They came bounding over.
Fuck off, Disney, you fucking cunt!
I think that's the most time I've ever played that clip in one stream. Nandy for 50. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good luck, have fun, don't die was the best film this year. Was that this year or last year? No, it was early this year, wasn't it? January. In my opinion. Project Hail Mary was second for me. Fair enough. I haven't seen Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Has anybody seen that yet? I've seen it on my streaming. Where did I see it?
It's on streaming now, though.
Yeah.
I've just been watching anime. It's not like
what anime are you watching?
I turned on a random one today, and it actually is starting out pretty good. It's Master of None, Jack of all trades, Master of None. It's anime fantasy one, and it's just like, you know, simple, easy, fun. Another one recently that I watched that's actually not bad is The Overly Cautious Hero. That one's actually pretty damn funny.
I haven't even heard of any of these.
Man, anime's still pumping them out, and it's not like crazy over the top brilliant, like, so it's just lighthearted, easygoing fun that's easy to watch and enjoyable. Then you do get some real diamonds, like Freerin is just top tier, man. That is one of the best.
Haven't even heard of that. But I'm not an anime person, to be fair. Like, I can't even watch, like, I like One Piece live action, but I can't watch the anime. I tried to watch the first episode and I just couldn't, like, the animation, I couldn't get past.
I'm actually there with you. I got, even being a bit of a weeb and enjoying lots of anime, I couldn't get into One Piece, the anime. It dragged on too much. I didn't like the animation, but I love the live action. And in fact, the live action, I think I mentioned this other places, it kind of approached One Piece in the way that I prefer and works well with me, is it cuts out a lot of the fluff and just gets to the best story parts and condenses it. So it makes it far more engaging and fast paced for me. And so I'm loving the live action.
But you know that there's going to be One Piece fans out there that are going to hate you.
I know I know Flash would really take issue.
Yeah, I will say Flash, like, he's been kind of good with it because I know that he's enjoying the live action, but since being like caught up with all the anime stuff, he can see the problems and why people would have an actual issue with certain things.
Yeah, that's one of the few things he doesn't give me shit for, is that I don't like the anime.
Yeah.
For the
someone
reason
in
that
chat,
has all those hallmarks.
Record of Lodos Wars. Hell yeah, I own the DVDs, man. Record of Lodos Wars is one of the OG greats.
Nandy, I think we passed the $50 goal. We'll contribute that to another $50 one if it comes in, but we will have the shot for Nolan's $100 woot. Thank you, Nolan. Cheers, brother.
Yo.
Oh, I'm going to be fucked up by the end of this.
Man, there are some like classic animes, deep cut animes that I've enjoyed and watched. And one of the best, Techno Man. Man, Techno Man is just peak for me.
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, well, that one I wouldn't surprise me you haven't heard of. That one's more of a deep cut, but dang, I love Techno Man.
I'm gonna keep that super chat saved so that I remember, because I'm so fucked up right now that I might not remember that. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for $20 says, out of all the Robin Hood adaptations, Robin Hood Men in Tights remains the best one.
I would agree with that.
I love my favorite scene from that is the glove slapping scene.
And
When he
here,
slaps him with the metal gloves.
Here's the thing. I love Prince of Thieves. Kevin Costner, Prince of Thieves.
Okay, yeah.
One of my favorite ones. But actually one of the most accurate Robin Hood depictions is the Disney animal Robin Hood. In terms of the traditional Robin Hood tale, that conforms more accurately to the classic Robin Hood tale than a lot of other ones.
Shad, do you now you're probably somebody I've actually talked to because nobody else really gets into Robin Hood all that much anymore, but like I did deep dives. Like, do you believe that Robin Hood is actually an amalgamation of like 2 or 3 different individuals, or do you think it's a specific person that they think it was? Because I know all the places are real and specific events supposedly happened, but the story I heard is that the story that we now know of Robin Hood is actually like 3 different people or 2 different people put together. Actually,
I haven't actually dived into the historical origin of Robin Hood, but it wouldn't surprise me because there are other kind of points of references that kind of make sense. Like the Arthurian tale, right? With the Knights of the Round Table. That's actually kind of an English interpretation pickup from the Paladins, Knights of Charlemagne and stuff that they had over in France. And so in terms of repurposing other historical accounts / fictional accounts and then rewriting them for their own, kind of identity and culture, it doesn't surprise me that Britain has done that. They love doing that. They love stories, troubadours, tales, and everything like that. And the Robin Hood tale being kind of picked up in England with their own flair by kind of piecing together other either characters' accounts or stories wouldn't surprise me. It's kind of
because my understanding is it was mostly carried through by bards telling the tale through the song over and over. But
the traveling troubadour storyteller, very popular, and that's how a lot of stories got told. But not only that, the classic kind of puppet shows as well as the theatrical performances where the smaller scale ones, everything like that. Yep. And then they got picked up in writing and poems, and they loved poetry in the medieval period. They had like entire booklets just with poems and everything, where they'll just read and recite, and that's how a lot of the stories got repeated.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. I agree though. Men in Tights is fucking awesome. One of the best fucking Robin Hood adaptations.
We're men in tights.
Let's see. Do I have
I actually can't believe I got away watching that. If my parents really knew what was in Men in Tights, they probably would have looked. It's like when he's singing and the sword comes up like he's getting a massive boner, and then Maid Marian with the chastity belt and all that stuff. Like it's actually surprising how far certain things were taken in the 80s and 90s that was just normal, where now it's like, oh, I'm not sure I'd be comfortable with my own kids watching that.
Well, you bring that up, and that kind of brings us back to the other conversation. Like, one of the few movies I'm looking forward to for the rest of the year, Rhino, is Scary Movie 6. For that very reason, is I want to see how far they go with it, because that trailer got quite the reaction. I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
Yeah, the they, them pronouns.
Yeah,
and
there's
shit.
they, them, all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting.
It's
going to be interesting with parodies and stuff like that moving forward. I mean, think about they're doing Spaceballs too. Like,
oh, that one has me worried.
That one has me worried too, especially after you do something like a Happy Gilmore 2 that apparently wasn't that great. I didn't see it.
I didn't hate it, but
I don't know. I just don't think comedy is the same as what it was. I think it's very clear that comedy isn't the same as what it was, but I don't know. It just it's got me worried for something like Spaceballs 2, to be fair.
Yeah, there are so many things in the original Spaceballs that, the modern progressive kind of mindset would just lose their mind over.
Yeah.
Even like tame stuff where they threaten the princess of giving her old nose, and it's this like...
Oh, dude, could you imagine what they'd say about that scene where Dark Helmet is pretending to be the princess's father, like to lure her out? And like how predatory or something that would be, like that.
That's the least of it, though, man.
No, I know. I'm just saying they'd find a way to twist something as simple as that, to say why.
You lost the bleeps, you lost the creeps, and you lost the sweeps.
Yeah,
that's not all you lost.
Damned.
Only one person would dare
Am
give
I
me the
surrounded by
raspberry.
assholes?
Yo,
He's a
keep
major
firing,
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah, keep firing, assholes. All right, let me play this. It's just
Funny, she didn't look Druish.
I love the bit where they fucking get the fucking the stunt doubles as well, and the chick.
You
is
idiot!
Cool. Pass just in the spare part canisters.
Red 2, standing by.
Red 11, standing by.
Red 5, standing by.
Star Wars.
Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil!
Did I just see Twilight on your movie shelf there, Rhino?
Well, then you are lost!
You may have.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've got it anymore because it was my sister.
I was joking, motherfucker. You walked into that.
I had to give it back to her. It actually very well may have.
Oh shit.
It actually might still be on my shelf.
Don't worry,
It's
Rhino. I
it's
own
not my
Twilight
movie.
2 as well as all the books.
It's not my movie. I need to have a shot for this. Hold on for me 1 second. God, I'm gonna be so
Chuck
fucked.
Norris scares Foster's into being the tasty national beer of Australia.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
No, he doesn't need to scare it. It already is. Isn't that right, Rhino?
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's no. Actually, I refuse to actually agree to that. I just realized what I was agreeing to.
No, that's canon now.
No.
Right? You can't get back on it.
Fuck you, Shad. You should
Got
know
it.
better than trapping a fellow Australian into saying that it is.
Oh,
Cheers. Thank you. Is it Dave TG it or IT? Cheers.
Dave T. Git or something like that, yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Woo!
You
all right,
are a mensch, as they say.
What are you sharing here, Tom?
Oh, speaking of Chuck Norris, I'm sure you saw this William Earl guy getting all the attention for putting out this piece of shit article. Couldn't even wait.
Exactly. They can't help themselves. It's like, oh, he had the wrong politics, so let's not, give him
But the beauty of it is this little jerk off is getting taken to task in the fucking comments just on this article alone.
What did he actually say? Sorry?
Okay, so he's saying that Chuck Norris, okay, the title is Chuck Norris was a great action star, but politics may overshadow his legacy.
Why? Because he was a Republican.
Yeah. Not only that, he was an old school Reagan Republican. But he hasn't
This is the thing, though. As soon as somebody fucking dies, especially like a celebrity, an actor, or whatever, these fucking weirdos, whether or not they're on their side or not, have to go out and find a reason to slander them after they're gone. It's actually kind of disgusting because, yes, like we can sit here and defend him all we want, no matter what you fucking basically try and accuse him of or throw him under the bus for. But he's not even here to defend himself. And that's disgusting that you wait until after they die to do this. Sorry, continue, Tom.
Well, no, the beauty of it is this is the worst they've got.
Cowardly.
What was that? Sorry, Wizard.
No. What Rhino was saying, yeah, it's cowardly that they wait until after the person's dead.
Yeah.
And then say something.
100%. Yeah. So what did they actually say? Like, is it just, I'm curious.
Okay, well, do you want me to read it? It says, "You're nothing but a chicken shit weasel who thrives on the misery of others, and when death calls, you'll be screaming like a baby." Chuck Norris delivers his incredibly badass line to bad guy Ramon Coda, Billy Drago, near the end of 1990's Delta Force 2, Colombian Connection. His combination of great quips and big kicks, glistening muscles, huge guns, and tight jeans made Norris, who died Thursday at 86, the all-American archetype of the muscled action star. While many of his contemporaries, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Seagal, seemed larger than life with big accents and hulking frames, Norris felt commissioned by the military to prove what a good strong man was. This character was solidified by Norris's inedible indelible, sorry, I can't even read now, thanks to you, run of the late 70s and 80s movies after this big screen debut, getting killed by Bruce Lee in 1972's The Way of the Dragon. The 1978 film Good Guys Wear Black was Norris's first starring action role. This led to a run of films where Norris would play some type of ex-military expert who has to take the law into his own hands, and cemented Norris as an in-house star for Cannon Films' relatively low-budget, morally simplistic action films.
Just move on. Sorry, go.
Yeah.
Just go past all of this, man. What did they actually fucking just
Okay,
say?
so this is where it kind of starts, because in nearly every Norris movie, he's muscling into a foreign land or othered community, kicking bunch of ass, completing his mission and hitting the road, or neutralizing the new threat that came into his own town. The pattern worked so well that it inspired a shift in other 80s films. Can you imagine the jump from Stallone's meditative 1982 film First Blood to 1985 gun fetishing Rambo First Blood Part 2 existing without Norris's blueprint? No.
This is the problem with these fucking people, is that they need to go back in time to be a victim of what something was back then. Nothing that they can change right now. So, of course, even if Chuck Norris was fucking here, he wouldn't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
and then it
god.
brings up how Walker did stuff without having a warrant and all that kind of business. Let's see here. Where does he really start digging into
I'm
here?
sorry.
Did you see the stupid chat, Ryno?
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm saying, oh my fucking god.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Okay,
Dude.
hold on.
Oh,
Play this. This is the funniest. It's the funniest clip I have.
You gotta do better than that. Come
Oh
on,
man. Hang on.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you didn't know, but we have white privilege.
I think he just gave us white privilege.
Oh my god. I fucking, I don't know.
Better.
What the hell?
Put a chick in it.
That wasn't a reward.
All I heard is
What the heck are we doing here, man?
That was eye bleach. You're playing that for a $500 super chat? What is
I
wrong
tried.
with you?
I got no fucking clips.
Other people at least have the decent. At least put up
Decent what?
Sweetie or something. You have a man shaking his ass at us? What is
We're here to
wrong
drink,
with
hear
you?
bad music, do some half gay
Holy
shit.
crap!
Why just half gay?
Oh, like, right,
I'm ready.
Okay,
He's pushing all the buttons, man.
Can you see the ball sack now?
You're like stroking your leg with your one finger too.
Really? That's what you're
No, that was almost worth $500.
Like, right, I didn't think you were gay before, but now I'm questioning it. What the hell is...
It keeps
Oh,
getting
you needed
worse,
to question
man.
it? We could have told you he's pretty gay.
Damn.
Oh shit. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm so drunk. Hold on, now I need to find where I'm at. Hold on. Laughing Man. Can you give him an applause, please, Tom?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Laughing Man for 500. I made it to the $500 club. I made it to the $500 club. That means I actually have to do the 5 shots. Last time he did this on FlashCast, I only did 3 of the 5 because Flash said I didn't have to do them all. But I think I have to do them all. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Man, you need to get some like Sydney Sweeney clips up in your arsenal.
Yeah,
or
something.
like that, because that
That's
was
true,
thrill,
actually.
man.
That's true, actually. Hold on. Do I have anything better than that? No, I really
That's
don't.
what she said.
Hang on. I'm just scanning through. Oh, my God. I really don't have great clips. Here you go.
I don't care.
All right, let's have at least one of these fucking 5 shots, shall we? Holy
Wow.
shit. Thank you, Laughing Man. I wish I had a drinking buddy for this one. No one came on to drink with me.
I am drinking
Cheers.
water with you.
Well, cheers to you, Shad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers. Oh, my God. Oh.
I can keep going, Rhino. Keep it up.
Yeah, I bet you can.
Yep. Stop being weak.
Tom, where were you at? Like, continue on.
I'm
Please, give me a
skipping
second.
forward a little bit. He's like, while Hollywood takes endless shots for being too liberal or left leaning, when did Hollywood ever take a shot for being too liberal or left leaning? But anyway, it's short-sighted criticism considering the industry's decades of glorifying American military strength. Ultimately, genre fans can appreciate Norris as a larger-than-life marquee figure, but it's a unique twist on separating the art from the artist when the star is the poster boy for American exceptionalism and might. At what point does his legacy transition from escapism to dangerous propaganda?
Is that what the person actually said?
Right there.
Can we have a look at what the replies were to this person's fucking
Oh, yeah,
comment?
let's go. Because, yeah, we're at the end here. Lifelong Norris fan, blah, blah, blah. He is not. Because the replies were just ripping him.
Well, if you're a lifelong fan of his, then why after he dies do you criticize him?
Like, politics have nothing to do with his death, and a bunch of people come in here and, agree. Wow, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read.
Yeah.
So, someone just sent me a clip for large super chats for you to play, Rhino. I don't know how they found it, but they were quick on the money. And I don't endorse it either, but that's, I think, what the people want.
If you want to see what this guy looks like, this is the guy that wrote this article.
Are you shit? Hang on.
I shit you not. This is his ex.
Oh my! Of course he looks like that.
The
only thing that he could do is fucking put a nose ring in and dye his hair blue. Like that would complete the look. Like, fuck you, seriously. Chuck Norris is a fucking an American national icon. He's a fucking worldwide legend. And
I can't believe
the fact that he passes away, like, it's I gotta just repeat this again. The fact that when these celebrities pass away and these people have to go out there and find a way to fucking slander their legacies in that moment of death, like, fuck you. Seriously. Go fuck
they don't wait. They don't wait. But yeah, are you surprised that this is what the fucking guy that wrote this article looks like? I'm not.
Not at all. Can barely even grow a beard. Look at that facial hair.
Bag.
Perfect. All right, let's move. We talked about Chuck.
Yeah,
Norris.
rest in peace, Chuck.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck. You are a legend. You will be missed. I loved your little cameo in Dodgeball. It was perfect. Thank you. This actually might lend some credence to what Tom was saying before in regards to the fact that Doomsday might actually be being turned into a trilogy. So,
as I've said, I've heard it a few times now.
Did any of you guys see this? Marvel Studios has added 3 new untitled films to its release schedule. You've got July 28th, 2028. This is the only thing in regards to this is the dates, though, Tom. But if what you're saying, if they delay it, and then you're getting the first one, let's say mid-2027, as opposed to the end of 2026, this might lend some credence to that.
Yeah, that is just other movies.
You guys are thinking too small. I'm seeing Shang-Chi 2, Shang-Chi 3, and Shang-Chi 4.
No, you forgot Eternals 2.
Sorry, there's one of those in there as well.
Yeah, it's Eternals 2.
Fuck.
And then you forgot about Marvel's 3, even more marvelous.
I just don't know where the MCU is going.
Actually, I think one of those might be a Thor movie, because wasn't there talks of another Thor happening as long as it didn't have Taika Waititi involved, and that's why he's over working on Star Wars movie that was supposed to be out like 3 years ago?
Maybe. I just don't know where they're going to go with this, because it depends on... Doesn't this depend on...
The better question is, do we give a shit?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is it depends on how Doomsday and fucking Secret Wars perform, isn't it?
Well, Doomsday, I think, is going to be huge, but the movie, I reckon, is going to be an absolute disaster in terms of its narrative and storytelling quality and things like that. I do not believe they have the talent to pull off something as complex as what they're trying to throw in. It's going to be a cluster. It's going to be but, you know, it has all the cameos, so people will show up. It'll be really interesting to see what happens after Doomsday.
Well, and this is where. Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
Go on. No, go on. Go.
I was going to say, this is where earlier I was getting a little bit of shit in the chat for saying I think Dune 3 is going to win. Now, here's the thing. Box office-wise, I think Doomsday will have the bigger box office. But the problem that Doomsday is facing is it does not have any IMAX screens or any of the specialty big screens.
And the budget.
Well, and that's the other side of it I was going to get to, and it also has like 2 or 3 times the budget or more than Dune 3 does. So it has a much bigger hill to climb at the end of the day. So even though I don't think Dune 3 is going to make much more than $500 million, maybe $700 million all said and done, Doomsday, you're right, has to make almost $1.5 billion just to break even.
Yeah,
I don't think Doomsday hits $1 billion.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
I'm 100% with you.
I'm so serious.
Really?
I think you're going to. Yeah, I think when people see Toby Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman, Chris Hemsworth, and you bring back the X-Men, I think watching everybody get brutally murdered in this film is going to turn people off. They're going to be done. And I think
that's the thing.
MCU.
Like if you guys on Friday Night Tights give it a bad review, if all of us all give it a bad review, by the end of that weekend, the box office is going to fall off like a cliff. It's just going to be tanked by the end of that week. Because
yes, but I also think an element of the fact that the audience is being turned off and really don't care anymore as much as they used to is an effect to that as well. Because you think about like Star Wars, for example, The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be shit in regards to the audience coming to see that. The MCU's sort of done the same thing in the last 2 phases of what they've done. They've turned away the audience. The audience really doesn't care anymore. And if you're going to come out with a movie that's just full of cameos as opposed to an actual good story and plot and actual significance, then nobody's going to give a fuck. It's going to have a good opening, but that's it. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like Fantastic Four. It'll do better than Fantastic Four, but it's going to have a strong opening, and then it's not going to have legs because everybody's going to go to see it at once, say, "Oh my God, you brought back all these people for cameos just so I could watch them die."
Yeah,
for nothing, and I don't want to see that again. And I'm also, it's an off ramp. Doomsday is an off ramp. Like it's Doomsday for the MCU if they do this. I would also say that I think Spider-Man. If they really go with the man, I know we're going to talk about it in a bit, but if they really go with the man Spider and he turns into Man Spider, I think you're gonna kill Spider-Man fans. You're gonna kill off Spider-Man fans. This is kids. Kids want to see Spider-Man. It was scary enough in the cartoon years ago for kids watching then, right? If they do this now, you're going to traumatize children.
I'm not sure that's the route they're going to go, but we'll see. Yeah, I see what you're saying though, but yeah.
To see, oh my God, Spider-Man turned into a monster. Even the only way it would work is if he's having a nightmare and it's like a cameo of Man Spider. If there is Man Spider canonically in this movie, like he turns into a monster, you're going to lose Spider-Man fans. Nobody's ready for that.
I could be wrong, Wizard, but at the same time, I'm thinking they're using a lot of this to combine 2 stories, basically, and by the end of it, what it's going to result in is Peter having he'll no longer have the mechanical spider webs. He'll end up being able to do it just like Toby and stuff like that. I think that's what the mutations will end up the equivalent of. And then in between, because that's what they say in the trailers, when he's in between mutations, he loses his powers. So it's another way of doing the comics where he lost his powers or whatever. So I think they're just kind of combining things and throwing them all in there. I don't think they'll go to the full Man Spider extent. They could. I'm not going to say I don't know anything, but I just got a feeling that they're not going to go that crazy, but who knows? It's like they're blending 2 or 3 different Spider-Man stories, because plus you also got the Punisher story in here. So
yeah. But then you also the fact that Brand New Day wasn't really received very well through the comics is my understanding of it. I don't claim to be any sort of expert.
Dog shit. It's terrible.
Yeah, but my understanding is Brand New Day in the comic book series is actually not received very well at all.
This movie is brand new, based on all of the leaks that we have. This is just brand new day in name only. It has nothing to do with that.
The thing for me after watching this trailer, and we will watch the trailer, so give us a second. But the thing is, after watching this trailer, is it kind of almost feels like they're trying to reverse what they did in No Way Home in regards to him losing all his, this is basically coming in after he's done all of this stuff when nobody actually knows who he is, and now he's wanting to actually reconnect with those people. To me, that almost feels like the same as bringing Grogu back to Mandalorian in the Book of Boba Fett series as opposed to the Mandalorian series. You've missed out on all of this stuff of Spider-Man actually just being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and now he's going through this depression and wanting to actually reconnect with these people. We've missed out on all of that.
This movie, I would have so much more interest in this movie if they actually had the balls to introduce the real Mary Jane. That MJ was just this MJ thing, they're resetting, and he meets this knockout redhead that is named Mary Jane Watson, and that's his new love interest going forward. That's where they would win me back. But they're not doing that. They're just trying to claw back to the pathetic replacement we got for who Mary Jane really was. And I'm kind of an outlier. I did not like the last two MCU Spider-Man films. I liked the first one. I thought the first one has potential, but then the next two, they just pissed me off. They robbed Uncle Ben's moment to give to Aunt May, and there are fundamental issues I have with this MCU Spider-Man now that I'm not invested. I don't care. But if they're willing to do something properly as to going back to the true Spider-Man from the comic books, like having the real Mary Jane, like I said, that could have gotten my interest again. It
all depends on how the deal's written up, and that's the problem is we don't know. Because I do know from the original deal, that's why we got the different versions of those characters, because once the deal if one of these characters gets used in one of these Marvel Sony team up movies, they can't use them again if they spin Spider-Man off. So that original deal was like that. But now that this deal seems to be going on, almost infinity now for a while, because I'm sure that's what they're going to do is continue to let them have Spider-Man in the MCU because it's worth more to them that way. Then I'm sure we'll start to see more characters. And that's what everybody thought, what's-her-face, that Redhead was going to be playing Mary Jane, but now everybody says it's probably going to be Phoenix. I forgot her name, but... oh, shit. This chick from Game of Thrones or whatever.
The girl that's playing fucking Lara Croft.
Jean
the
Grey.
redhead.
Is it the same chick?
I don't know. Sorry, what's her name, Shad?
No. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. That's what she's... Yeah, sorry. My bad. I was getting the two flip-flop.
Sadie
but yeah.
Sink, yeah. Sorry. Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking drunk, I didn't even...
Fake wizard. He was the one who...
You know what, though? Somebody just said...
fake wizard.
Somebody just said Starfire in the chat. If they actually do that, I might actually give them points for that, but I don't know.
They won't, because it would be too good. Starfire introduction with Sadie Sink would be perfect.
Let's watch the trailer, shall we? Just quickly, do you think that they're going to turn Ned fucking his best friend Ned into, what's the other goblin character?
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin?
No, he's too fat.
Well, the thing is, I saw a video throughout the course of this week of somebody mentioning that, it's always the best friend of Peter Parker that turns into the biggest villain for Peter Parker, except in this universe. But now that he's had his mind wiped of Peter Parker, there's a very good chance that he might become Hobgoblin.
I hate Ned. I wish Ned got killed off in the first film. So I don't care. If they do, I'm not even going to see it if he becomes Hobgoblin. I can't stand his friends. The whole thing, he's so sad because his friends are going. I hate both of them.
Zendaya's probably getting so expensive. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not even in the movie all that much. If this is him getting past them.
if they killed off this MJ in this film and then brought in the real Mary Jane, they've got me back. I'm back.
I don't think they go that far. I don't think they go that far.
I just think
my point is I think that the trailer we're seeing is probably a good portion of it's from like the first half of the movie, and I think he's sitting there pining for his friendships and lost love in the beginning of the movie, but I don't think anything's going to change. But that does open the door for the original characters to actually come into the story, but again, it all depends on what their deal is. Who knows at this point? Because I thought Tom Rothman was done with the Spider-Verse crap, but now in a recent interview, he said something about they're going to try again, and I'm like, dude, okay, whatever. Like, doing stuff without Spider-Man makes absolutely no sense in a Spider-Verse, but whatever.
That's true.
So in the trailer, there's going to be a shot of him wearing the Empire State University, like varsity jacket. And people are like, well, wait a second. Are they going to introduce Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn in this? And so there's a possibility of that because what's her face from that Sabrina? No, I'll find the name in a second, but there's a possibility we could get another introduction of Gwen Stacy in this.
Yeah, that's plausible.
Well, it's about time they brought Harry Osborn into fucking his universe, Tom Holland's universe. Like, the one thing that's given me a little bit of hope is how they did end fucking No Way Home. But at the same token, I've got no trust or no faith in these studios anymore to be able to do a fucking good story. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing is you got all the same Marvel people that are still working on this. You got to keep that in mind.
I got to say, this trailer underwhelmed me massively.
I liked some of the visuals. I don't like how it's all murky and dark looking though, but that's typical of digital everything now, the way they shoot it and color time it and shit. But
it's not that. It's more the fact that we never really, like I'm saying, we've basically taken a time jump from the end of No Way Home to now him basically just being who he was before. That's what I get from the trailer.
Well, we don't even know how much time that is going to jump here because there's the Spider-Man movies have had the weirdest timeline because of the 5-year blip. So
that's
it
true.
Feels like there's an attempt to try and make this a more traditional Spider-Man tale, but it's like they're only understanding the surface layer and not the core. Like, for instance, it's clear that they're showing that he's more on the streets level Spider-Man, not galactic level threat. He doesn't have the Iron Man technology. He's a loner now by himself. And yet those are important parts to Spider-Man, but that's not the core. The core of Spider-Man is about his character, great, great power, great responsibility, the dynamic there, a love interest that he usually can't obtain because he's choosing to do the right thing. It's like they're trying to play with it. They can't go all the way. And that's one of the main problems I've had with this Spider-Man is that he has caused so many of his own problems, especially in the last two films. The last film, he caused it was his retarded stupidity that caused the near destruction of the universe, right? Yep. And that was the same with Far From Home. He almost assassinates a classmate because he's such an idiot, and he can't. There was so many fundamental stupid things with this character that they have missed the mark with. And if they still make this character an idiot that is not doing the noble thing, because again, one of the things that I can't stand about the last two Spider-Man films, he doesn't want to be Spider-Man. It's like, big threat, we need your help. Oh, can't you get Captain Marvel to do it or someone else? I want to live my own life. Where that is a complete inversion of the Spider-Man story, where he chooses to be Spider-Man, not forced into it, and he makes a sacrifice against pursuing things that would make his life better because he knows he has the power to help people. They have not understood that in the last two films, and I've got no reason to believe they're understanding that in this film, even though there seems to be a pandering attempt to try and latch onto some of the core Spider-Man themes. They're missing the main core of it, and so I'm doubtful. It's not got me on board.
No, I agree. They sort of stuffed up this version of Spider-Man's backstory.
Well, and again, I'm not trying to make
and that's
excuses
affecting him moving forward. Sorry,
for the
Tom.
studio, but like again, they were restricted by the story because both sides was basically saying like, look, if we use these characters, they can't be used again, and they have to be set in moratorium. So Sony's like, okay, fine, you can use these characters and use them, just make them 25% different, basically. I don't know if that's the exact thing that went down, but I'm just saying, like, that's because these characters aren't exactly the characters anyway. Because even Ned, isn't he a character from like Miles Morales' fucking stories or some shit like that?
Well, he's actually a character, like I said, from original fucking Spider-Man story.
Oh, is he? Okay, because I've not read.
But
as
again,
much
it's a
Spider-Man,
race
but...
swap. My understanding is that it is a race swap.
But I mean, we haven't seen.
Was Ned a black dude or an Indian? What nationality is fucking Ned? Samoan?
I don't know.
He's a white guy in the comics.
Yeah. Oh, he works at the Bugle. Okay, so it's that Ned, I guess. So yeah.
Ned
See, I'm not
Leeds.
as familiar. Yeah.
Ned Leeds, that's the one.
So like they've changed all these characters into like weird kind of amalgamations of things just because they couldn't use the other characters, I guess. But yeah. And that's the other reason why they took Uncle Ben. They wouldn't let him use Uncle Ben either.
I can't stand that.
That's
that
stupid.
pisses me off.
I am with you, Shad. I hate
Because
that.
there can't be any positive male father figures. This is
Yep.
Disney, Sony we're talking about.
Exactly.
Now,
Sure.
if they were to do it today, maybe that might be a little different, but it still wouldn't be as satisfying as you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be as impactful as you'd want it to be either. But they might have Uncle Ben, but it wouldn't be Uncle Ben. It would be a husk of Uncle Ben.
I mean, I understand
Auntie
where
Ben.
I can understand where you guys are coming from, but I guess I was like at this point where it's like, okay, we've seen Uncle Ben die a couple times now. It's getting almost as bad as the Waynes. We don't need to see it every time. So that's why I didn't mind so much. Like in this world, it was kind of almost established. Like they bring him up, I think, like once or twice in the whole 3 movies so far, I think. Maybe 3 times tops. But like the way they talk about him is he's kind of like off in this other world like thing. It's not exactly like you would want it to be.
Oh no, it's worse. They gave Uncle Ben's lesson to Aunt May.
They did, but I guess I didn't hate it as much as you did, Shad, is what I'm saying. Is like by that point I kind of got where they were coming from, but like you, I hated the second film because I felt like the second film didn't get us anywhere. It was just like it just felt like they were meandering and stupid shit. Exactly.
Well, the
like,
character work redid what Spider-Man 1 did. It was basically the same character arcs.
He spends the whole time trying not to be Spider-Man in that whole film. It's just, I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
They made Mysterio boring.
I'm going to have another shot before we continue playing the trailer for the $500 from Laughing Man. Thank you very much. Cheers, brother. 2 down, 3 to go.
There you go. Don't lose count.
Holy shit. No, I won't. I probably will, actually. Fucking, let's go.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
This is a miss already for me. It's showing that he's pining for her still, and it's like...
I was about to say the same thing, Shad. It seems like to me they've jumped the timeline, and now we're just back to Peter wanting to have these relationships again. It's all about the relationship stuff as opposed to him just being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I could talk to that. So the why it's called Brand New Day, that's not in reference to Spider-Man. That is in reference to Peter Parker needs to have a brand new day by the end of the movie, dude. That's what it is.
No,
it's
you just
Brand
put that
New
in my
Day
head. I didn't even
for
think about
Peter
it like
Parker. So he is Spider-Man. He has been Spider-Man. The whole thing is he's pining to become Peter Parker again. That's how the movie is going to end. Like, you have to be bold.
You
the
just
only way
fucking
you can
cursed
be
us,
Spider-Man.
asshole.
No, but he's right. He's actually giving us a heads up. Actually, he's saying.
I know. That's what I was saying. He's probably fucking right. Damn it.
Think about it. All the mutations. It's going to be like, oh, it's because you're playing into Spider-Man too much. Like you're stressing yourself out because you don't have the balance of all Peter Parker.
No, you're right.
And you're turning into Man Spider because of it.
Lord.
You're right.
Well, here's the one upside we have is that they might not actually get them back together because look at like Guardians of the Galaxy, for instance. They didn't let Star-Lord get back with what's her face, Gamora. So I think, like I said, I think at this point it's a lot of him just like pining for it and then him realizing he has to move on with his life. I could be wrong, but we'll see when we see the film. I just think they're not going to keep him around because she's going to cost too much money is my point. But yeah.
I was more excited for fucking Spider-Man than I was for Doomsday, and after seeing this trailer, I'm not excited for necessarily either of them. This trailer completely underwhelmed me. Anyway, let's actually fucking watch it. We're in 12 seconds in, and we've been talking for fucking half an hour.
This is a long-ass teaser for 2.5 minutes.
To be fair, dude, that is the best image of Zendaya, though.
Well,
she
blurry.
wasn't completely obnoxious in the last film. I got to give
She
her
doesn't
that
look
much
like
credit.
Zendaya in that photo. That is a very
But to me,
much more attractive photo.
that doesn't redeem how much of an asshole she was in the first film, and the baffling thing that why Peter would still like her when she was such a see you next Tuesday, and
insufferable. She's insufferable in that film.
Yeah.
She really is.
I'm like, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Tom Holland. I actually don't mind Tom Holland. The thing that brings him down for me is the fact that he's with Zendaya. Like, I don't like Zendaya. Like, I think she's hot and everything like that. She'd be fine. Like, but like, I just don't know. I just don't like her.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
I thought it was just...
No, they're still
Didn't
together.
they get married or some shit?
They got
secretly?
married.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hey, credit. If they're actually being faithful to each other, that's an exception in Hollywood. All right. All power to them.
Believe it or not, I actually liked that movie, Chaos Walking, which is the one with Tom Holland and what's her name? Daisy Ridley. Yeah, Ray
Skywalker.
Like it's not a great movie or anything, but I actually kind of didn't mind it. I thought it was fine, and the performances were fine.
I can't.
I knew it.
Now, my original question was he flips the phone, right? And like I went back to when you actually see a picture of the actual phone. Where is it? Like there. Does that look like a flip phone to you?
So people are like, wait, he's got a $1,200 Samsung phone.
Yeah.
What is
No.
What is?
To me, originally, when I looked at this, I'm like, that doesn't look like you could split that phone in half. Now, I know phones, the technology of like folding phones and stuff like that has definitely gone out of this world. But it just seemed really weird to me. Anyway.
Like you're not the happiest you've ever been
See,
in your
just
entire
goes,
life.
clip.
Wait.
I can't.
Good thing no one's nearby to take a photo of him with his mask up. Like,
yeah.
Cautious.
He needed more FaceTime, Shad.
I do like the new costume though.
The costume was bad. I didn't like that shot there. Like the shot of him in the eye breathing heavily. He's hating being Spider-Man. That is reflecting like my life sucks and I'm just doing this because it's hitting the wrong tone for me. This is making it feel like he still doesn't want to be Spider-Man.
I don't like this purely on the fact that this mask is supposed to be right up against his face, and you're trying to do an Iron Man image of him inside the suit, like, you know, inside the helmet with Spider-Man, which is a lot harder to do with a Spider-Man because the mask actually covers his fucking, like, is attached to his skin.
Well, Chad's right. Like, if this movie, and now granted we haven't seen it yet, but if this movie is coming at it where he hates being Spider-Man, then that's wrong. It's in the comics. He thinks he's not like worthy of being Spider-Man most of the time.
Yeah,
like it's a conflict of interest, but he doesn't. The reason like Spider-Man, I always like this one where like Spider-Man can't pick up Thor's hammer because he doesn't believe himself to be worthy of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's the better Spider-Man.
Yeah,
the one that's like, but he still tries anyway.
The one that's flawed and knows that he's flawed.
And he knows that he's flawed. And the reason why he keeps doing it, though, is that he knows it's the right thing, and that gives personal fulfillment and satisfaction. And it's when he doesn't do that, he feels like a piece of crap. He shouldn't feel like a piece of crap doing the right thing, because that's the validating action that enables him to keep going, because he sees the people he's helping. And so, I see.
I just want to say, I that to me, it's just it is a nitpick. I get it, but it is a nitpick for me. Just throwing that out there.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other.
So to me, it sounds like he's reading that letter that he's just written to these guys, to Ned and Zendaya.
And that's what I'm wondering, if he's ever even going to give it to him, because I think by the end of the movie, he's going to realize he's better off not fucking up their lives.
Well, I hope that's the case, but didn't we get to that at the end of the last Spider-Man?
Kind of, yes.
I hate repeating these storylines over and over and over again.
This is the problem with these comic book
plot.
Look, dude,
I don't know whether or not I want to be Spider-Man.
Rhino.
I want to be with these people that I love, but
I'm not making excuses for him, but let's be fucking real. They know 3 stories of each one of these comic book book characters, and they tell the same 3 fucking stories every goddamn time. How many times have we seen Dark Phoenix now? 3 fucking times. That's my fucking point.
Bad. They're all bad.
But that's still the point, is they know 3 stories. They know the top 3 stories. They don't read comics. We all know this. They're not actual comic geeks. We know this, and I'm not like defending them. They're the people that make this shit. They're the ones that got the fucking golden ring to do it. But we have the right to fucking chastise them for it. That's the beauty of it.
The Last Stand was traumatizing, Tom.
Oh my God, that was just the first time.
I can't do it again.
If we get to the end of this movie and we're at the same conclusion as we were at the end of fucking No Way Home, that's fucking failure. I don't care how much money the fucking thing makes.
You're not. Like, I have no idea what to expect out of this story. So
it seems like that you're 100% right, Tom. Unless he actually fucking does actually reveal himself to them, and fucking I've heard like rumors that Phoenix is going to come in and show them their true memories again, so they remember who Peter Parker is or something like that. Oh fuck. I've seen so much shit. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Yeah, exactly. No.
See, here's the thing: is I didn't hate the last one as much as Shad did, but he's not wrong. Like, to kind of fix that last movie, the bigger problem is, why would Doctor Strange do that? If anything, you got to make it be Doctor Strange was actually Mephisto the whole fucking time, and this was actually something he did to Peter on purpose, right? Like, that's basically the way you got to play it off in this movie, and we know that's not going to happen. Right,
so let's say that Phoenix storyline is true. I've only heard this rumors, but I've only heard this because somebody saw Phoenix's hand in the trailer or something. I can't pick which fucking thing it is. You tell me when we get to it. But like, if let's say that's the case, then my first fucking objection to this entire storyline and thing still stands. You jumped the whole part of Spider-Man that everybody was excited to see. The one where nobody knows who fucking Spider-Man is, and he's just the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that takes on the bad guys. Like, that's where we got at the end of No Way Home, and now basically what? We're coming in and fucking Jean Grey's going to reset everything in an instant? Okay.
Well, the contracts are part of the problem, and that's part of the reason why the second Spider-Man movie ended the way it did. I think that's part of the reason why No Way Home ended the way it did. Is because they want to leave these things open, because the original plan before Amy Pascal was completely taken out of the equation, or shut up, or however they'd taken her out of like having any say or sway over this shit anymore, is that her whole plan was to bank on the fact that, you know, Spider-Man was in a couple Marvel movies, and then she was going to pull them out and start their own Spider-Verse with Tom Holland, so that people would just go to the movie thinking it was still connected to Marvel, even though it wasn't. So they've had these things where they've constantly left him set up in a way that wherever they pick up in the next movie, it could possibly be completely different, and the only returning person is Tom Holland. So I wouldn't be surprised if this movie almost ends the same way too, because each time their deal seems to. Oh my God, how much is that fucking phone, by the way?
I got fucking fact checked.
Is it? How much is it? $1,200?
What if you have a plan though?
I got fact checked by Batman. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey,
well, if you're gonna get fact checked by anybody,
looking at the phone, it looks like it couldn't fold, but you corrected me, and thank you. I appreciate it. Let's continue. We're fucking 30 seconds into the trailer.
Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
And I gotta say, did you see that person that said, "Why does nobody know who Spider-Man is?" Did you see that comment by, I can't remember who it was out there that said it. Fucking says it in the trailer. If you didn't watch the last movie, it just goes to show how fake these people are. Sorry.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just
This is one of the few things I'm interested in the film.
Yeah.
All right, I do want to see Punisher, but you know what? It's probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes most.
This is what I was about to say. It feels like a shoehorn to me.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, because like the one bad guy, I think he's gonna need Punisher, and there's somebody else that's probably gonna show up besides that we don't know yet. But yeah.
But isn't the original storyline that Punisher is going to kill? Like Punisher ends up being the bad guy in that storyline, whereas this seems like there's other bad guys, and maybe there's some sort of collaboration between these two by the end.
That's what it feels like here already. So either whatever their first encounter is going to happen off screen and they'll just talk about it, or we're going to have like the Casey Jones Raphael bit where they meet up earlier on and they'll just truncate their first interaction and then they're buddy afterwards or whatever.
They're setting Punisher up to be the emotional core for Spider-Man, like the person he can confide in, that like he could
father figure.
But not a father figure, but more like an older brother kind of thing, where there's going to be a conflicting rivalry between them. But but
they'll be able to comedically talk their way through their differences.
Punisher being in the original Man Spider movie, or the original Man Spider episodes, like that's why he's here. But if they are changing it out where he's not the bad guy, I'm cool with that too. But we know that he's out to protect Jean Grey. Like that's he's trying to keep Jean Grey safe from Department of Damage Control. So I think he's gonna be the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
The 10 minutes that he gets.
Yep, that'll be enough for me.
Suit yourself.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
It's Paul. The worst character in comic books.
Is that really him? I thought that was Flash.
It's no. That's the guy that plays Ezra in the Ahsoka show. That's
no shit. Is it really? I thought that was Flash too. I honestly thought that was Flash.
That's Ezra. Ezra Bridger.
What character is he supposed to be playing?
He's either we don't know yet. He's either playing Paul or Harry Osborn.
So
race swap Harry.
Hang on, is Paul the one that cucks Peter Parker and marries Mary Jane? Is that?
Yes.
You're no. Yes. If they have him in there,
it's basically no matter which way they go, it's either a race swapped Paul or it's a race swapped Harry Osborn.
Exactly that. Yes.
If he gets with the fake MJ and takes her out of the picture, I'm actually okay with that. Bring in the real Mary Jane then. All right.
Well, that's what I mean. He might see that she's actually happy, and he'll probably be like, whatever. Same thing with his friends, and he'll realize the same shit he did at the end of the last movie. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would actually love that.
I
if this
thought
is
that
Paul
was
and he
Flash.
gets with the fake MJ. That would be actually, it's like, all right, okay, you're winning me back.
Let the rage begin. I agree with you.
Well, I have a feeling like they're gonna. I have this weird feeling that Daredevil is the other cameo that we're not seeing.
Man, that can't be Harry, man. If that's Harry, like,
because I feel like they're gonna go after some ground level villains here, and it will be kind of a very ground leveled movie.
If that's Harry and how this movie or how this trailer is playing out my perceptions of what the movie's going to be, then they're destroying Spider-Man in this movie.
If that's Paul and they're cucking Spider-Man in Brand New Day, dude. Hey, I know we just got married, Zendaya, but like we're gonna do another Spider-Man and you're gonna cuck me. We're gonna make all this money.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother layer. If he's actually married to Zendaya and in the film.
Wow.
Hey, so I just pulled up the IMDb to see if it updated, and now for his credit. So this is Iman Esfandi. Okay, I think he's a good actor, and I think he did well in Ahsoka, considering that show is dog shit. He is now labeled as MJ's boyfriend.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow!
So he might just be some Joe Blow nobody for all we know.
He could just be a nobody. He might not even be a fucking. Nah, they're gonna make the boyfriend fucking Peter Parker somebody. They have to make him a somebody.
He'll be a villain, or that he has to fight, or some crap.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other. It's either he's going to be a decent enough guy that Peter's going to feel guilty for wanting to get back with her, or he is going to be one of the bad guys. It's never in the middle. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What is happening to me?
He's depressed. That's why he's mutating.
Oh God.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner.
Yeah,
I need
this
your
one that makes me check out. It's like I don't get my.
You know, the sad part is I don't think we're going to see any Hulk at all.
Probably.
No, it'll just be fucking Bruce Banner.
I know.
Well,
Wait,
there,
you didn't-
No,
you-
there are theories that this actual movie might bring back Savage Hulk.
Guys,
It
please
is.
keep talking. I'll be right back. I need to.
I
need
hope
to
you're
go
right,
take the
Shad, but
steel.
I'm not going to hold my fucking breath.
He's
I mean-
wearing the device that neutralizes the Hulk. If that thing gets removed, he's going savage.
Oh, please let there be some Hulk in it.
Well, they said it. They said it's.
But hang
this
on,
is the
what happened to
introduction of Grey
Professor?
Hulk.
Hold on, man, I'm busting to take a piss. What happened to Professor Hulk?
I don't know. People are like, you didn't watch She-Hulk if you're asking that question, and the answer is no. I didn't watch She-Hulk.
Well, I know he has a
It's
son
with
in
my
it
time.
too.
I mean, I watched She-Hulk and I've tried to excise it from my memory as much as possible because it was such an
Did
abomination.
you poke things into your ear like I did for Star Trek Discovery?
Oh, I almost committed suicide. No,
I found the right spot.
She-Hulk was such an abomination. I can't believe how bad that was. But
I don't know
like,
how the
Hulk
shows
is-
keep getting worse, but they keep getting worse.
They do.
Every year we're like, it can't get worse, and then it does.
And such random stupid crap happened in She-Hulk that are they just going to forget about it? Because what he technically has a son now, and
I know,
so
right?
like
At the end for no reason.
just
By the way, here's my
hilarious.
son.
Yeah. And
Are
it's
we
like
sure it was a boy?
when the background, the obvious context is that when he was trapped in Hulk form on one of the other planets, he was just banging a lot of chicks in Hulk form, and he had a Hulk son somewhere in the other universe planet.
Well, we'll never get a real Planet Hulk.
No. So
Anyway, play this shit, Rhino. If you're, oh, he's still picking up.
he's gone to piss.
That is a long piss.
Well, he's been drinking.
Man, how did we go from fucking Edward Norton to this guy?
I mean, I remember when he came in, like in Avengers, people were praising him. I thought, oh yeah, he's all right. It's just because he's such a friggin' nutcase in the real world.
I was
He's
one of the only
ruined-
people who didn't like it, but yeah.
Well, the last thing
'cause
I
he was
saw this
weak.
guy in, the last thing I saw this guy in was such a terrible performance. I just can't take him seriously in any performance now. Mickey 17 or whatever that film.
Yes!
Oh God,
It was.
I haven't seen it, but I know what
yes!
you're talking about. Yes.
It was
Oh God.
so bad.
No, Ed didn't cost too
Oh,
much
yeah.
in the chat. He did not. No, Ed took over, and Kevin Feige didn't like that. So what happened is if they didn't work things out with Norton, which they didn't, Mark Ruffalo got the part, and he did. So yeah, because he was one of the runners up when they hired Edward Norton. But if anybody knows anything about Edward Norton, when he comes onto a movie, he just takes the fuck over usually.
Yeah, he has the artistic vision that he kind of demands wants
Yeah.
to be done. Like, but the thing is though, the questions are around is like, is he right though? Because
9 times out of 10, yes.
Yeah, because didn't he recut American History X?
Yeah, he basically fixed
Yeah.
that movie according to
Yeah.
people that worked with on it. Yeah.
And
Tell
no,
you
like-
what, both Edward Norton and fucking Bruce, what's his name? The Australian fucking actor that played Hulk.
Eric
Oh,
yeah,
Eric
Bruce-
Bana.
The Hulk 2003 has
Would have been better
dramatically
than-
changed for me over the years in my mind. Like I didn't understand it when it first came out.
Yeah, bring back Eric Bana.
Wow, that movie is actually an honorable.
It's an artistic.
Yes,
It's an artistic piece of shit. That's what it is.
It is. It's
It's an art. I'm being completely honest. Because it is. It's a beautiful fucking movie to watch. It's entertaining as all fuck.
But it's a piece of shit.
But it is fucking garbage, especially at the end when you're like, wait a minute here, we're gonna get old man Hulk fighting with young Hulk. Oh no, it's a fucking fart cloud. Like that's where the movie completely loses me.
I fully believe they ran out of budget at that point.
But I still think
so.
both
I
Eric
so
Bana,
believe they ran out of money.
I still think Eric Bana and fucking Edward Norton would have been a better Hulk than
Oh, hell
fucking
yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
Well, Norton, he was perfect in my opinion. He had everything you needed, and he kind of reminded me of Bill Bixby with his look. So, like, to me, he was the perfect casting. But then, yeah, Norton, like, he just couldn't get along with everybody. And I've heard that he's basically like the character he played in Birdman in real life. So,
The
yeah.
chat is disagreeing. A few people in the chat are completely disagreeing.
Oh, I know. A lot of people fucking hate that movie.
I kind
No.
of wish Edward Norton did play it in the main MCU, because you imagine what he would be saying with what they've done to the MCU now. It seems like he would.
He would have never let this shit happen. Are
And
you kidding me?
hang on. But the other thing that also makes those two better Hulks than this Hulk, this guy hasn't even done a Hulk movie, like an isolated Hulk movie. Like,
And he
we've got
never will.
No, he would never will. But like, he can't. Yes, okay, there was She-Hulk, which I don't even think that is an isolated fucking thing for him. I think he's just the shittest Hulk that we've had. I fucking hate him.
Well,
and
he's
yes,
turned
his
Bruce
politics
Banner into a
definitely
weakling.
fucking skewed my views of this fucking retard.
She-Hulk was basically shows you how they don't understand feminism, true feminism, right? Because that character, as far as I know, is kind of the embodiment of both feminism and, you know, being beautiful and being proud of it, right? Like that's kind of her character, right? And that show, I only watched like 3 episodes, and it was just. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to sell with that shit, but they made, what was it, Tatiana Maslany was her name? She's one of the most unlikable actresses I've ever seen in my life. And then the show had her twerking and shit.
You didn't like her in Star Trek, Starfleet Academy?
Oh god, I didn't keep watching that. I didn't even get to the part where I saw it come back.
The first
Don't
thing
ever
that I
say
saw
that
her
fucking
in-
name in my presence again.
The first thing I saw Tatiana in was Orphan Black, and that actually wasn't bad. She did an all right job in Orphan Black, but then she, of course, became an activist, and that infests how she portrays, you know, so many things. And She-Hulk was just a disaster. It was a disaster.
I better hit this $20 super chat before we keep going. From Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for $20, says, "Did Shad ever figure out what film was playing?" Did you actually figure it out? What film was playing in the background in F&T? Some
Gary
porno?
mentioned that it might have been some type of, I don't know. Something.
I know why he thought it was Batman. Make me big for a second here. This is why. He was watching this. There you go.
Hey, yo.
This is the most, I'll tell you what, I thought this was going to be cool as shit. It is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life. It's like worse than homemade porn.
Looked like somebody was laying pipe in the background.
Well, in case people don't know, on FNT, because they're all at MegaCon, they're at these different hotel suites. And so Gary had a TV behind him in his hotel room, and he thought he put on Batman or something that was on TV, but it either changed or it ended and a new film came on. And at one point, you can only see a quarter of the TV, but you see someone's head kind of lying back on a couch or a bed, moving back and forth very suggestively, and it's in the background.
At least it wasn't the full TV. Could you imagine if it was just playing in the background?
I know. And
TOS.
it's going on, and no one else is noticing it. And I'm like, should I say something? I don't know. And eventually I did, like, Gary, what's on your TV? And the moment I said it, it changes scenes to something else. Oh, that was funny though.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Garfield's
Rhino,
Bizarre Adventure. Let's continue with this trailer. See if we can
Rhino,
see.
if you look at my screen,
Wow.
this is what she looks like when she comes back, dude. Unironically, this is what she looks like in the episode she comes back in.
It's like she's becoming
What
a man.
the fuck?
This is the whole time she looks like
She's so pro-trans activist that
It's
she
so
wants to become
bad.
one.
Oh my god.
And
gets
you know, thing is, look her up in Orphan Black. She's really good looking in Orphan Black, right? From
They
memory.
turned her into
Maybe
a
I'm
little
like-
lesbian.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Short hair. They just need to paint it blue now and it'd be perfect.
Oh, and it's also like here, this is when they like the reuniting of the two of them is extremely uncomfortable to watch.
It is. It really is.
It's,
It's like,
it's really uncomfortable. You're
Era.
like, Rhino, when you see this image, does this make you think of mother and son?
No.
Because it is.
It makes me think they're about to fuck.
Yeah, that's yup.
The guy, like that friggin' hell, this show is so made for either women or gays, right? And because all the men are basically thirst traps for middle-aged women or homosexuals, and so the guy is ripped. I think Tatiana probably just has the hots for him, and she's just, you know, like, it's hard to separate that as the character.
Oh man, I'm so glad the show is over. I couldn't do it anymore, man.
I had to stop watching like midway through. I think it was episode 6. Was that when the time warping slug or whatever it was, the warp slug was? I got up to the point where they froze the warp slug, and what's her name was showing her feet, that lesbian chick, and then I was like, I'm switching this off. I can't watch anymore. I stopped watching it altogether.
It's bad.
It's very bad.
You can't explain the plot.
Yeah, like it's up there with Acolyte. It's one of the worst shows ever made, and it's just like a sign. Hollywood, they don't want to change. And all the people that, you know, I know there's a lot of people losing jobs, but the people that are remaining seem to be just as like completely deluded in their activism and ideology as before. It's just that they know they're losing so much money that they're trying to hide it now, but it's still there.
Yeah.
And only rarely do you get something that's actually decent and even a bit based, like Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Those are going to be exceptions. I don't see Hollywood changing much at all.
It has actually taken us half an hour to get to a minute and a half of this trailer. I'm going to have another shot for Laughing Man. Thank you. Cheers. This is number 3. Oh. All right. Now that I've made all those moaning and groaning noises, let's continue.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 lives.
Hey, Parker, where's Uncle Ben?
Wait, Rhino, go back.
Go back?
Go back and then get ready. I'm going to tell you to pause it. No, further. Now you can let it play. There's a scene where it looks like the wall is lifting up. You're going to pause it there. Right after this.
Have 3 lives.
Right there. That's Jean Grey.
Really? I thought that's going to be like Scorpion or someone.
It's going to zoom in. The next shot up, those are Sadie Sink's hands, and she's wearing the Jean Grey.
No shit. Okay, so that's where. Okay, so I completely missed that.
Yeah,
yep, that's her. The little girl hands.
They do no!
They're gonna wreck. They're gonna completely retcon what they did in the last movie. I believe the rumor.
Like, they're trying to
I was
introduce
excited
it
for this Spider-Man movie. This trailer underwhelmed me, and now I'm getting more as I go through it more and more. I'm less interested.
She's at this point. It looks like she's captured in the DODC. Like that's the like because it looks like a corporate office that she's in. That's for
that. Like this seems so backwards because like you know, Jean Grey, like these super big, you know, prominent and powerful mutants. Shouldn't they be coming around well after the mutant, you know, mutation thing has arisen in society? Not like because it's only been alluded to briefly in some of the dumbest places in the MCU, like Miss Marvel. They try to say, "Oh, you're a mutant," but in reality, no one knows that mutants are around in the MCU broadly, and they're going to say, "Oh, Jean Grey is already here," and no,
I have a big question. It is the year 2026.
Yeah.
In this canon, add another 5 years. They're going to say it's 2030, 2031, give or take. Okay. If mutants exist, how old is Charles Xavier and how old is Magneto at this point in time in the canon MCU? And why weren't mutants involved in anything?
Any of the other stuff?
That's my question. It's like
that's why when they acquired the rights to those things, they needed to actually just reboot the whole fucking universe.
Well, no, they could have done it really well right after Endgame. And they had such a great narrative explanation with the snap that this energy that went over across the entire universe created spontaneous mutations amongst the human population. But they're idiots. They didn't know how to handle it or integrate it properly. And now mutants aren't really a thing still. And you're telling me that Charles Xavier needs to be a main player as well as Jean Grey already when there's no other mutants seemingly around?
And then also you got when was Apocalypse? Because eventually they're going to do Apocalypse again, and then Magneto. Magneto is one of the hardest characters for them to continue using because he's time locked to World War II. The further we get away from World War II, you can't use that character forever, which sucks.
I know.
It's Magneto, and he's incredible.
Well, and this is where I'm not going to be surprised if they turn around and make them both black. And have I'm not even kidding. And Magneto will have some kind of tie. Let me finish. Magneto will have a tie to apartheid and all the shit that happened over there and all that bullshit. So they'll try to tie that in like it was with Nazi Germany and all that kind of shit. And then you'll have Xavier, who will basically be like Martin Luther King, and that's what they'll try and do. You just watch. It'll be like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X men.
It's the way that they can actually race swap them.
Exactly.
This shows that Marvel still has no friggin' idea what they're doing. They're just floundering, just spitting at a wall and seeing what sticks, right? And this is one of those things. Let's just throw in Jean Grey with no real, setup or explanation.
Now, wasn't there one other character that was alluded to be a mutant already? I'm trying to remember which one, though, besides Deadpool.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
And that came out of nowhere. It was like her best friend just says, "Oh, you're a mutant," and when that's like, how did he figure it out? What is it like? What's the standard of what is a mutant? And it's just stupid on every single level.
So this is actually supposed to be a part of the MCU, right? Because Disney own X-Men. So to bring in anyone like Jean Grey or Professor X or anything, there's got to be that link to that universe, the contract, whatever agreement that they've got.
Well, we already know that all the old X-Men players are going to be in Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen?
That was going to be my question: does this actually link or connect to Doomsday in any way, shape, or form?
Probably, but only in tangential ways.
And like the end credit scene.
Kind
of. Speculation is that the end
that will go to it.
Yeah.
The speculation is that the end of this movie, whether after credits or like very end, is going to be somebody gets a symbiote, and the current talk is it's either going to be Scorpion or Peter Parker.
Peter, yeah.
And then he will go into Secret Wars in the black suit.
Well, when I saw in this trailer, when we see his eyes go black, I thought that was symbiote.
Nah, it's not going to be.
You don't think so? You think that's from the cocoon? You think that's the?
Oh yeah, I think that's him changing into
mutation?
Man-Spider. They're going to do Man-Spider, and then the Spider-Man IP will, for the first time, be like actually tarnished. Kids aren't going to be able to handle that shit, dude.
All right, do you reckon we can get through another 50 seconds of trailer?
Maybe.
No. not without
How much time you got?
Yeah.
I'm so fucked right now. I'm sorry.
When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger.
That looked like a symbiote connection. What was going on there? Because he had like a black thing move to his mouth.
I didn't see a black thing move. I thought.
I mean, they did set up the piece of venom that got left over in the last one.
That's actually true. I didn't even think about that.
And I heard, and I did hear rumors that Kevin Feige wanted to introduce in some way, shape, or form the Black Spider-Man and or a whole nother version of Venom. Because now that Tom Hardy has stepped away from that for a while or whatever, there was talks that they would do a Venom 2.0 for this universe, but we'll see.
Well, the Last Dance movie, they undid the ending of No Way Home. They pick up that symbiote at like the beginning of that movie.
I didn't watch Last Dance.
Yeah, no, nobody did and it sucked. It's not good. But
that's right. Yeah. Last Dance wasn't as, or which one's Last Dance? Is that the third one?
Venom Last Dance, Venom 3.
That one isn't. It wasn't as bad as the second one.
I only watched the second. The second one was pretty shit too. To be fair,
all of them.
It was him going through. It was him going through the same fucking.
There are different levels of shit, but yeah.
It was him going through the same character arc as the first one, but you had what's his name in it, Carnage.
Yeah, they butchered Carnage.
Yeah, 2 is the worst one.
They're never going to be able to do Carnage right because he's too violent.
No, it's if you want to talk about traumatizing kids, that would be so badass. Right. Like the Carnage Spider-Man arc is so friggin' like
it needs to be R-rated. They need to go full on all out with something like Carnage, and they
like Carnage is such a vicious villain for Spider-Man because he doesn't trigger Spider-Man's spider sense, and so Carnage is just next level, and especially when the Carnage symbiote like takes over Spider-Man, it's insane. But we'll never get anything like that.
I mean,
No, we'll never get anything like that.
We made another 10 seconds.
What we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
That's cool. I like the fact that they're bringing him in.
I mean, I'm like, yeah, it's something, you know, but let's see execution. Let's see
I agree.
This is a 9-year setup, by the way. 9 years it took to get to
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Think about that.
Wow.
9-year setup.
Gosh.
It actually
Guys,
goes to how much
Hollywood
they've actually
sucks.
fucked it up. Yeah.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those who make it through, it amounts to a kind of...
Like, that's a great shot, I gotta say.
That
Where
just
is
feels
it?
like montage shots.
They're
all
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, so like, not
It
that
amounts
one.
to a...
That one.
Yeah, they're comic book covers.
Who's that? It looks like a Power Ranger.
Boomerang.
Oh, Boomerang. Oh, yeah, of course. Boomerang's fucking right there.
Australia is represented.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel good to be represented, Chad?
I mean, boomerangs are kind of lame.
Honestly, I don't fucking care when it comes to Boomerang because he's fucking. Chad's
Wait,
not
you guys
wrong.
aren't crying like the guy, you know, with Magic the Gathering, seeing himself in Aragon?
Oh yeah.
I see myself
in fucking
I
fighting
see
with
myself.
Boomerang. I'm sorry, I'm not an abo. Oh shit! I mean, I'm not an Aboriginal.
Thing is, boomerangs aren't even a uniquely Australian Aboriginal invention. They appear in other cultures and other, you know, periods of time as well. It's a throwing stick. They started out as a throwing stick to try and hunt, you know, small game, and other cultures. Like, I even found some in Egypt, I think. So they're not that special. Sword
Rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
So has he even tried to move in close to them? Is that what's going on?
Tried to move in close to them. Dude, come on.
I want to talk about this for a second because there's been a lot of talk about this shot and everybody talking about the No Way Home thing where they took out the other Spider-Man and like there's something missing from this image. I don't see it. I'm sorry. They are aiming for him and he is aiming for them.
There could be another character that they're CG'd out.
What, Punisher?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, people are trying to say Daredevil, but I don't think so. Daredevil's pretty locked into with the Disney Plus, and the ratings with the last show were terrible.
Yeah, but are these ninjas the Hand though? Because
Yeah, he was in the last movie though.
Yeah, but he wasn't officially Daredevil. Like there was.
I
some
know,
kind
but
of
I have a
contract
feeling with
dispute.
them having Punisher and Daredevil, like that's what I was getting at. I could be wrong, but
well, yeah, the last Daredevil season sucked, but that might be why they want to force it in to try and get some promotion and interest in the next Daredevil season.
Yeah, because they're doing a third. They're doing a third season.
I think that
That would be cool.
I think that they're losing interest in everything that they're doing because they continue to destroy it. So even if you get something like a Deadpool and Wolverine, for example, like that is really a nothing burger when it comes to any effect to the MCU, or at least it seems that way. And it does well, but it's kind of just like, that's what I feel like this is.
A more prominent Daredevil Spider-Man team up could be really good, but if that's the case, they're trying to keep it under wraps, because if they did that, it needs to be most of the film. Like Spider-Man and Daredevil, when they team up, when done right, they bounce off each other so well because they have somewhat similar powers. Spider-Man, spider sense, and Daredevil's greater kind of senses and stuff, and the way they fight. They're both ground level street, heroes. So they both really complement one another. That could be something great, but Disney's too stupid to.
well, and that's the thing is, in a perfect world, if they are smart and at least they have one smart person in the room. That's what I'm saying with that shot. Can you imagine if it was Punisher, Spider-Man, and Daredevil all fighting together? Fighting the Hand. I think that would get people's butts in the seats a little bit anyway. We've already been played out on the fucking... Look, we've been played out on cameo bullshit. That's why I'm not so sure about Doomsday. Because if that movie is nothing but cameo porn, and we come out and say that after the first screenings, then most people are just going to fucking wait for it to hit Disney Plus at that point. They're not going to.
That's what it's going to be. It is. That's all they got. Right. The only thing they learned from Spider-Man, No Way Home, well, the last one, right, was that cameos brought people into seats. All right, that they just think cameos.
Well, they misinterpreted it. Let's say, because you're right. You're right and you're wrong at the same time. They think that's what it is, but the reason people went is because they got to see Tobey Maguire and fucking Andrew Garfield again.
But also, too, they did the characters justice. I can guarantee you, if people were excited to go and see it because it was going to have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in it, but if they went and saw it and they did damage to those fucking characters, there's no way that it would have been perceived as well as it was, or people coming out of it with as much, goodwill towards it as there was.
Right.
There is still an element that they've got to write these characters well. It's not just a matter of showing them, but that's where they don't learn that lesson. They think it was just the cameo.
Yep. They just look at the most.
Whereas they don't even realize that they stumbled across making actually a good, decent story and telling a decent story.
I don't even give it that much credit.
Involved in it.
Like that, they did some things that can tug on the heartstrings and play nostalgia, right? But the underlining plot of that film is retarded and broken.
If we look at Deadpool and Wolverine, like people really like the cameos in that. But if I'm so serious, if this is, hey, we're bringing everyone back and we're brutally killing all of them. No one's going to want to see
like
it.
They basically did Multiverse of Madness. Yeah.
But also, that's what they're doing with Doomsday, though.
And everybody hated the Multiverse of Madness. That's a great example.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I was getting at, too, is if we come out of that and go, look, it's just a bunch of fucking cameo porn. You get to see Professor X die for the 12th time. Fucking, like, people are just going to be like, well, fuck that. I don't need to see that.
Now, have you guys heard the leaks? I don't know if it's 100% confirmed or not, so I don't consider it a spoiler because I don't trust it. But they're saying Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and his entire universe gets wiped out at the beginning of the film. And if that is the case, screw this film. Cast it into the sun.
Doomsday or Spider-Man?
Doomsday.
That has been, Shad, that's been in every single leak since the leak started dropping last year. And then RMB basically confirmed it, and Gary has basically confirmed it as well, and that's been the one that's though that has been revolving. It's just been how that ends. So in one of them from this is where I'm like, I know they have multiple scripts out there. There's multiple of, and I think they're testing the water to see what people resonate with the most. I think they're challenging us, and maybe I'm giving them more credit than it's worth, but on one version it's Wolverine and Toby both die in the cold open. And another one is a portal opens and we kind of see we see a Doctor Strange portal open. It's not Strange, it's Loki who rescues Toby, and Toby dies in Act 3 instead of the cold open. But either way, Toby does not make it to credits in this movie.
Man, I don't even think Toby's in it.
No, there's photos. There's photos, man.
To me, what this feels like it's going to be, me, I would hate to go and see this in theaters with a bunch of normies and a bunch of people that think that this is the most amazing Marvel fucking show ever or movie ever, because all it's going to be is when they see a new character on the screen, it's just going to be the seal clapping, right? And they don't give a fuck. And then the next one's going to come on in 5 or 10 minutes time. And it's just going to be more seal clapping and more seal clapping. And nobody's actually going to get anything. It's just going to be cameo after cameo after cameo after cameo. And that's what that's what it feels like to me, that the studio is essentially relying on. I don't know how they're supposed to get a story out of this thing when you've got fucking 150 cameos and fucking 3 hours to put them all into. And give them actually some sort of relevance to the story.
Sorry, I saw Valiant Renegades chat.
That's what it's there for. I didn't see Valiant Renegades. Sorry, so
they don't have the talent to pull off something this complex.
It's a super Gambit.
Yeah.
Without Gambit.
Yep.
Though I will come back to you, fucking laughing man. I've still got 2 more shots to do for you. But of course, Valiant Renegade comes in and says, I legit can't believe Rhino fucked it up the show this bad. I think I've done a decent job. I'm pretty fucked though.
Been a fun show so far.
It's been good.
He hasn't
We've-
shown
we've
his
literally-
dick yet. That's a plus.
That's true. And we've literally spent an hour and a half on Spider-Man, or Marvel at least. Cheers. At least it's not Star Wars, I guess.
As one does.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Renegade. Ooh! I appreciate that, brother.
I'm just looking at all these pictures of these guys having the fun time at their meetup.
I know. Fuck them.
Right.
Posting all these images.
Fucking dogs. Fuck you, Gary, Jeremy, fucking Critical Drinker. Fuck all you guys. Fuck you. Having fun. Flash. Fuck you, Flash.
Fuck you, Kevin.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I know that this is old, but I feel like this is going to be one of the things that is going to hold back the movie, and we'll see what he does, like a bit like a Rachel Zegler moving forward towards the Spider-Man thing, and that's Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, he's not
Obviously him.
Shit.
This is the thing for me that's going to be interesting to see moving forward as we're getting closer to the release. When's it actually supposed to drop? Isn't it
December of
May?
this year.
No, not
No,
Doomsday.
December.
Not Doomsday. Spider-Man.
July?
May?
It's July.
Oh,
yeah.
the July.
30th?
It's, you're right. It's it's June. Oh, anyway,
No,
it's June, July,
I'm pretty
somewhere there.
sure. I'll look.
It's going to be interesting to see what this guy does to do damage to promoting the movie, because you can almost
July
guarantee that
31st.
he's going to, can't you? In the current climate that we're in, he's going to do a Rachel Zegler to this movie, I feel. And this is I just wanted to, just a refresher for everybody of how retarded this dude actually is.
In New York, rent is crushing people. Childcare now costs over $20,000 a year on average. All while Trump's policies keep making billionaires richer, while working families endure cuts to essential services. So last year, over 1 million New Yorkers came together to vote for Mayor Mamdani's affordability agenda.
And
So who's
Mamdani's
getting away?
destroying
And look
my
at how
home.
fucked that is right now.
My home is destroyed because of that guy, man.
You know what? I hate
Fuck.
listening to millionaires bitch about billionaires.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Kathy Hochul has a choice to make. You protect working families and tax the rich, or make Trump's cuts worse by forcing everyday people to pay more. 60% of New Yorkers, like me, agree.
I don't think we really need to. We get the point,
No.
right? But like, I just feel like moving forward as we get closer to the movie, he's going to be the one that fucks it up.
So, I mean, if he's on board with taxing the rich, he has all the ability to pay more tax of his own accord. He can, like, hey, give back. You have more money than you need, Mark. That's what your philosophy you're spouting. Go on and pay more than what you're required to.
You're not listening to the fine print. I just said it, Shad. It's millionaires bitching about billionaires. They're not
Oh,
saying
yeah.
tax millionaires.
Exactly.
They want you to go after the billionaires.
Not their money.
Not their money. No.
Exactly. They're all about immigration until the immigrants come to their neighborhoods. Then they're like, well, hang on, I didn't mean us. Like, they all have the ability to open up their doors and bring in the immigrants into their homes. They won't do that. I just can't stand these.
Not unless they do the hedges and babysit. That's the only time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Cleaning the toilets, right?
Yes, cleaning the toilets, yes.
I mean, I was saying earlier that this year looks like we're going to get at least some decent entertainment. There's still a lot of shit that's coming. You know, despite the fact that you get a good movie like
I'm hoping
Project
for a
Hail
few
Mary, or you get a good
surprises.
series like Night
Aren't
of
we
the
getting
Seven Kingdoms.
Godzilla, the sequel to Godzilla -1?
No, I get, no, I understand, but that's what I'm saying though, Tom, is like, yes, we are getting better movies and a lot more better movies than we did even get last year, but there's still a lot of shit that's coming. Like, think about it. We got Night of the Seven Kingdoms this year, but we've also had Starfleet Academy this year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know whether or not we actually are shifting or not. I just wonder whether or not there's just some people out there that are willing to still go against the grain. But how long is that going to last? I just don't know. I'm so sick of not knowing where my favorite fucking movie of the year or favorite show of the year is coming from because they don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
The only thing worth looking forward to is what Tom just said. Godzilla. That's it. End of list.
That's the only sure thing, probably.
No,
it's the only sure thing.
I got to say, I'm really looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2. I didn't even like the first Mortal Kombat, the one that they recently did.
I hope you get your expectations in check, bud. 'Cause that first one was terrible.
The first one was shit. I don't disagree with you. But I gotta say, like, I like the casting for fucking But why am I blanking on the fuck? Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
I like that. I like what I've seen in the trailer so far. So
I think they hurt us. I think because like I didn't hate the first movie. I thought it was pretty good, but then I'm also like tainted by the script. I read the script before they changed some shit, and I agree. Like the shit that everybody hates it was better in the original script. Because for instance, at the ending, Cole turns into Scorpion. There is no more Cole. He's just Scorpion now. He takes on.
When's that? No,
that's in the original script. Yeah, that was in the original script. But now they turned around and made Cole a completely separate character, and they changed a few other things because the guy who wrote I think it was the Marvels and something else. I can't remember.
I don't want Cole in it at all. Cole was the worst.
Oh, Cole's gonna be in it, but I guess he's in the second one.
Part of the fucking.
Oh no! You're misinterpreting what I'm saying, Rhino, because you're drunk. Like in this new one, he's gonna be in it, but I don't think he's in it as much.
Good.
Like they pushed him to the background. They actually have Scorpion in this one, the same guy that played him in the original one. So I don't know how they're bringing Scorpion back, but
well, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are a bit of a like they're kind of dead but living but not dead. Like they're not. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not really fucking like alive.
The opening of the previous film was so good, you forget you're watching Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And then when that section ends, you're like, "What the fuck am I watching? I wanted more of that."
Yep,
because it
100%.
was so good.
You know what? One of my biggest pet peeves of the first Mortal Kombat movie is how they get invited to the fucking tournament with the tattoos and how that transfers when you kill the fucking person. That's
different. Yeah.
I fucking hate that. That is like I fucking hate that.
That was one of the things that was added in the rewrites. Yeah,
I fucking hate that. The tattoos, fucking the invite, and that fucking.
It wasn't a tattoo in the original script. I think it was just a medallion or something they got or something like that.
But anyway, fuck. All I'm seeing at the moment is that this year there's actually a little bit more of good stuff or possibility of good stuff coming than there was last year. But despite the fact that being the case, there's still a lot of shit coming out this year. Before we get into anything else, and before I get even more drunk, who here has watched Invincible season 4, the 3 episodes that dropped?
Yeah, I have.
Shad, Fake Wizard, are you watching that at all? Have you watched any of the previous seasons?
I have not. I have seen clips. I do not watch Invincible.
Oh, dude, I got to say, it's probably one of the better things out there right now. I'd highly recommend.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not to say it's perfect. Of course, like the first season, there's big problems with the girlfriend. What's her name?
Amanda.
But she's out of the picture now, and so it's like, all right, this season, I've enjoyed what I've seen. I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. So all right, yeah, keep it going.
I love the end credit scene at the end of the first episode where fucking Conquest fucking breaks out and fucking Cecil's just like, shit. Like, fuck, what have I done? Like, Invincible told me to burn the body, fucking actually like destroy him. And fucking as soon as he wakes up, he just breaks out. Spoilers. Yes, spoilers. I'm sorry, spoilers. I'm too drunk. Sorry.
Great. Now it's ruined for me.
You know, the episode 2 where Omni-Man and the other alien guy are just going across. That was pretty like there's some pretty fun stuff in it.
I love the parody Star Trek reference in
that
episode. But I also love how like they get given one room and every night fucking they're fucking in the other room and Nolan's sitting there with the pillow over his head on the couch. And then after like 5 nights, after 5 or 6 nights, he realizes
shut up, Ryan!
Don't
spoil it! Don't spoil it! You're drunk.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, I better not. But yes, okay.
overall,
So let me just say this: Invincible season 4, the first 3 episodes dropped. We'll probably talk about it a little bit more next week because obviously Flash loves Invincible too. But if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it. Get yourself caught up. We'll be talking about it probably next week as well.
They're keeping up the quality with it, and like at the moment, there isn't as much woke little, annoying things like in season 2 with the gay boyfriend crap and the I'm doing a social justice class or whatever what that was. Like they were just annoying, stupid little injections like that, which you can ignore because the overall the show is still pretty good. I haven't seen a lot of that in season 3 so far, but I do wonder where they're going to go with what they show at the end of episode 3. And so,
what I will say though too, the one thing that I do love is the character work that they do. Like how in this season, the first episode, what Mark is actually going through after what happened at the tail end of the previous episode, what he's going through, and you really sort of see that. And he's getting there's one moment where he's just standing in his house and he's at the kitchen bench and he's just standing there and nobody's saying anything. There's nobody else in the room. And he turns around, he throws his mask at the other counter. And, you understand the frustration. It's just the character work that they do in these kinds of shows that I think is really fucking good.
And
then you got Eve and what Eve's going through. Obviously, you get the reveal, like you said, at the end of that last episode.
So what they're doing really well in season 3 is something that I honestly think is a great season. What they're doing
we're
well
on season 4 right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Whatever season we're up to. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever season we're up to. What they're doing well is they're tackling the question of should superheroes kill the villains to prevent them from going on to do more bad things. And that is a good question. Like I think Batman's no kill. He should have killed the Joker years ago and it would have saved millions of lives, right? But he has this moral principle, no kill. And so what this season is doing is actually asking that question in a actual fair way. And Invincible is dealing with that conundrum. And is wondering like, should I have actually been more brutal in the past, but I have power? Will that unleash too much violence and stuff? And so that's what Invincible does really well. It actually tackles some of the more blatant kind of concerns or realities of what might exist in a superhero world. And then it's a great mix between Spider-Man and Superman, Invincible. And I really like just Invincible as a concept overall. And I've been really enjoying the cartoon, even with some of its woke crap.
100%. I'm so invested. Like the way Invincible is feeling at the beginning of episode 1 of this season, after everything that happened and how he perceives people are viewing him, which they are viewing him that way. And then at the end of that episode, what he does to stop the threat, if you know what I'm talking about, without giving any spoilers away, what he does to stop the threat, and then how he's feeling about that moving forward. Like you can kind of see that he's losing himself, but at the same time, he's trying to stay in control. And then Eve maybe gives him a little bit of that, brings him back down to earth kind of thing. Like there's so much good work that they do in regards to the character work that it's just well written. And I like the way that they do that in such a gory animated show, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's why it should be animated. It gets so gory that I don't think you can't, like, if you did it in live action, it would be like a snuff film. It would be so horrible. It's like, nah,
it's out there. I mean, just at the end of that what he does at the end to stop the sequids or whatever, like he does at the end there, like that, and then the way that the rest of the superhero people are looking at him.
What Conquest does when he like at the end of the last season where he grabs Invincible's head and then flies him, like that's and then how Invincible defeats him as well. It's like, dude, it gets so like, I'm glad it's animated, and even then that can still be way too much for people because it is probably one of the most gory, violent shows.
But then also too, like just going to the writing side of things, like the way that they wrote that second episode, and even Alan says, like, "Did you just make me feel sorry for you?" Like it's like, that's good writing. That's good writing because as the audience, you're feeling the exact same way.
And they actually have some really like they have some imagery that does kind of make you feel, wow, like what happens with the Viltrumites and how the Viltrumite gets the ring around the planet is just like, dude, that's actually hardcore.
Oh,
that's
really the ring, yeah.
That is like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
I
got to end the poll that I asked, is the stream going to start on time? I'm taking it down now.
Well, is it?
Well, we did actually start on time. We were like 2 minutes late, but it's better than being 15 minutes late or half an hour late. So yes, anyway, just back to Invincible. If you're not watching Invincible, like seriously, it's, even though it's animation and everything, it needs to be, like Shad said, with the amount of gore and stuff that's in it. I just think that the way that they've written it, the way that they've done the character work and everything is just really good storytelling. And that's what makes you get invested in some of these outlandish things. And it's kind of the same thing with One Piece in a way. Like One Piece, you kind of, there's some outrageous shit that happens in One Piece, but you can kind of let that go because of how well it's written. You know,
and Mark's character is brilliant. Like a genuinely pure-hearted hero, and it's so interesting because it's contrary to the whole nihilistic superhero bullcrap that we see with like The Boys and things like that. This is like more gory than The Boys, but more pure and noble because of the character of Mark. How he's determined to be a good person and to do the right thing with his powers. And that's what at the core of what a good superhero story is. Someone who has powers, who wants to help people because they have the capacity to do so. Invincible gets that. That's what makes it a genuinely great superhero kind of story.
But he's also getting frustrated with a lot of things that are happening around him, which then makes him lose control, but then he gains control. Like, dude, I tell you what, if you understand what I'm saying, Shad, if Oliver wasn't there, he would have killed him.
Yeah, very likely. And then so Invincible has that core like concept of what the superhero is really well, and then it explores other things in kind of a refreshing way, especially with Cecil and like, you know, the whole dichotomy, like what moral lines are you willing to cross to protect the world and things like that. And Cecil is a great character that question is then proposed and shown. And like the Invincible world is such a nightmare. Like everywhere, like the cities are constantly being destroyed.
It is a nightmare. What one fight after it just continues coming. But see, fucking Robot makes that point, I think, in episode 1, where it's like, we don't really eliminate the threat. We just subdue them and then they come back again. And we go through this cycle of them just coming back. And no greater example of that than at the end of episode 3 of this season, where that portal opens again, like they did in episode 1, and they've come back again. It's like, fuck, we just defeated the Sequids. They've come back. We just defeated in season 1 these guys that come through that portal. I can't remember what they're called. And now they're back again. Like, we just keep going through this damn
That one
cycle.
surprised me because Nolan, I thought he'd fully genocided that species completely. So I was surprised that they actually survived and came back.
Well, look at then what happened when fucking Robot or what's his name, threw up one of them. Like, I got to be careful because, like, please go, people, watch it. Invincible is really fucking good. If you're not watching it, go and watch it.
I need to go. I'm going to go watch it right now.
Do it.
I have to bounce. No, actually, I got to go because I got to shoot a video for tomorrow. So
no, go for it, brother.
I will leave you guys. Good night. Good morning. Happy time zone. Rhino, this was fun.
Thanks.
See you guys soon.
Yeah, it's been great hanging out, man.
Take care.
Have a great weekend. See you guys later.
Take care. Fake Wizard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming on. Man, I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. I'm a little drunk, which is nice. But just going to One Piece really quickly, it was interesting to see how some of the people or some of the cast for One Piece are talking about One Piece. The first 2 clips that I'm going to show you are actually kind of nice, kind of sweet to watch. So let's just check this out.
I saw that in the manga and I was like, we gotta do this in live action. This is gonna be so funny. I read whatever we're gonna be adapting from the manga. I pick my favorite moments and then I go to like the showrunners and I talk about like, how can we like bring this to the live action? Of course, there's like the big Luffy moments that we all know are gonna be there, like Luffy in the execution platform, Luffy climbing that mountain. But there's also so many like little Luffy moments that I'm really proud I was able to like bring from the manga.
Good on him, you know?
Inside my nose. I saw that in the manga and I was like, we gotta do this in live action. This is gonna be so funny. Or there's this other moment where like I start warming up before fighting Wapol, completely like ignoring him. I feel really proud that I was able to bring those little tiny moments into the show.
That is great. You know, I love it when you see an actor that actually loves the source material.
Invested.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. But like just moving from that really quickly, if I can find the correct tab, here we go. Another one.
Sanji was a standout for me in this season.
Oh, I am with you.
Yeah.
100%.
I love Sanji in this. Yeah.
You know what? Thank you for mentioning my favorite moment and my favorite character in the whole show, because the otter in pajamas riding a vulture. It's peak cinema. That fight almost didn't happen. Like the beginning where the vulture comes in was going to get caught.
One
the
second,
whole
brother, I see
static
you.
camera holding the entire fight. There was no time left in the production. And the fight wasn't ready, and there was a conversation about it maybe getting cut. But Christoph, our new director, and I spent the whole weekend pre-vising and redesigning the whole fight. We got wires put in through the ceiling so that we could make the kicks bigger. Also, I'm really tired in it, and you can tell in how I'm moving because I'm just screwed up. It was because of the whole length of the shoot had kind of taken so much out of my legs. I really didn't have much left. So the way everything came together to make that fight happen is one of my favorite moments of the show.
Again,
That's
really,
awesome.
this is something that we've been missing for a long time through a lot of these celebrities. And that is the fact that instead of them just talking about what they're doing with the show or with the movie or their
the
involvement
diversity,
with the character,
yeah.
or how they connected to the character that they're trying to portray and all of this kind of thing.
How it's going to save people's lives because of the diversity and all that.
All we get now is shit like this.
And what we are demanding is a ceasefire in Gaza. And I think that I am so blessed to have a platform, and this is the least I can do to use it. And like sometimes the news cycle is so fast and people move on, but the people in Gaza and the West Bank are still suffering.
Okay, so right there, we've got 3 actors, 3 cast members from fucking One Piece. 2 of them talking about why it was so awesome to film, why this, why that. And then you've got this bitch on the red carpet at the Oscars, basically just being a fucking
activist.
Activist, exactly. Sorry, I gotta bring Valiant in here. How you doing, Mr. Renegade?
Good. Just got back to the hotel. Don't have much time. I've got to get the girls to the airport early in the morning, but you guys did a great job tonight on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't lie.
How was it?
not
How was
even
it
getting
tonight?
paid.
Are you drunk? Are you as drunk as me?
No, probably not.
Oh, damn.
You know, professional New Orleans guy, we don't really get drunk. It's hard for us to get drunk.
I think I've still got to do 2 more shots for laughing.
Holy shit.
Man.
5 hundo.
Yeah, I've still got to do 2 more. So I actually will do one of those now. How was it tonight, though? It was a great night?
It was great. We had a blast. This was one of the most fun mega cons that I've been to. We finally got the girls from Force Light down here for the first time ever. They've never been to Universal. So we had a great weekend. We picked up Flash from the hotel tonight. He got in an hour and a half later than he thought he would. So we were literally parked out in front of Flash's hotel for like an hour waiting for him to get back from the con.
What a diva,
I was like,
man.
the girls are in the car with me like, is Flash getting here? Are we going to leave him? Because they were ready to get to the party. I'm like, guys, the party's going to go on all night. You're good. You won't miss anybody. So we had fun, but no, we were ragging on you guys earlier. I'm like, oh, Flash isn't there. Rhino's going to completely fuck it up.
I was so nervous. You got no idea. Like, I've been streaming for 5 years, but I've been streaming in front of like maximum maybe 60 people at most. You know, right now we got 850. We've been around the 900 mark. The super chats have been unreal. Like the support's been great. I've been nervous as hell. My hands are still clammy, and I'm drunk. So
I know. It's great. It seemed like Flash had a good time.
Yeah, great.
And everybody had fun. Good party. Everybody was there tonight. There was a lot of. I felt so bad. Jeremy and Krista and all them, they had a lot to deal with today. A lot of MegaCon crap.
Well, I know I was watching a little bit earlier before our stream started, and like Krista and Beardo was streaming, and Krista was saying that like she's been up since 5 a.m. and Beardo was saying that he'd been up since 7 a.m. or something like that. And it's like, fuck, man, you guys are troopers. Like by the time it gets to like 9 p.m. that night, and you've had maybe even a couple of drinks, I'd be wiped. Like
Krista, look,
waking
I
up
tell you
that
what,
early.
she is a trooper, as you said. Krista is amazing.
She is. I met her when I was in America.
I'm like, do you know? And I knew the answer. Do you know how lucky you are to have her? She is awesome.
She is awesome.
Krista, I'm going to go steal you a chair from the bar next door. I need you to sit down. I was like in full dad mode because Krista, for those of you who know, like she's 6-7 years older than my oldest daughter. So it's like she's one of my kids. And I'm like, Krista, I need you to just realize. She's like, I can't. She's leaning against the wall and everything else. She looks like she's about to drop. This poor girl. I'm like, so they're going to sleep very well tomorrow, but everybody had a great time. They did an awesome job tonight.
They had to change the venue location for the meetup, didn't they? Like last.
Yeah, apparently they had too many people or something, and the first venue that they had said like I don't know exactly the details, but
I can't go into detail, but I will say that yes, that was part of the issue, but there is the polite story, and then there's the real story, which I'll leave it there.
Leave it up to them if they want to disclose the information, stuff like that. I do have to hit at least another one of these shots. I've got 2 left to go. Laughing Man, thank you. Cheers, brother. I appreciate you. The support tonight's been unreal, guys. Chat, God bless you. Like, honestly. You guys have been fantastic, as you usually are on FlashCast. And I really appreciate that. Laughing Man, we've got one more to do after this. And there was a $20 super chat. And Tom, it's for you. So if you just want to read it, that'd help probably.
Tom, what the fuck is that movie about bat pussy? I need to know. And why you have it. What's it about? Seriously, man, I gotta know. You made me curious. Google doesn't work because it just gives me porn search sites as search results. Well, it is technically a porn. I thought it was going to be like
really.
Bat pussy. I say that in the loosest term because I thought, and I bought this from Vinegar Syndrome, so I'm like, okay, it's some classic porn. It's going to be a parody of the 60s Batman TV show. Okay, I'm down with that. Fucking put this thing in. It's literally like 2 scenes from the same angle of some who literally, they must have had at least an 8 or 16 millimeter camera, so it's at least film. But it's just them having sex for like fucking 40 minutes. I'm like, this is the biggest fucking mis-selling of a film I've ever seen in my life. I think there's like one shot of a lady in a Batman costume, right? Like other than that, it was the biggest waste of money and time in my life. I was so disappointed by it. So yeah, it was just the humor of having it though. I pop it out whenever it's necessary to get a laugh.
That's fair enough. We got one tonight. What else was I going to go into? Man, I've still got so much stuff because we spend so much time on Spider-Man. I honestly don't know where to go now. I guess there was a little bit of, and problem is that
what was the other trailer? I forgot. No.
Oh, it was the Dune trailer. We could watch.
Oh yeah,
that.
Dune.
Where am I? Actually, before we go into the Dune trailer, did you guys see fucking Ben Stiller this week?
No. Selling his soda.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to him selling his soda? Okay, so I know that there's a lot of people out there that are thinking that this is some sort of like deflection from like the Epstein files because his name and there's another guy that's promoting some sort of juice or something. that is involved in those files as well. But they're saying that this is like a distraction from that or something. I don't even really know. But listen to this.
Like sugar on my tongue.
Okay.
Tongue, your body is so sweet, sweet, sweet. Invite me if you come.
I was about to say, Zoolander was typecasting for Ben Stiller. This was not acting for him. Yeah.
No.
Do you have
But then,
him
like-
trying to sell it in the shop and no one?
So
recognized
yeah,
it?
but this is what I'm saying.
I'm
like,
more
they're trying to
disappointed
ramp
that
it up.
people actually think that fucking that movie is funny, Valiant. That's my bigger problem, but yeah.
Yeah.
The original Zoolander I thought it was fucking
I
hilarious.
thought
in
it was
its
cringe
time.
as fuck, but that's just me.
Well, but here's the thing though. Like the Zoolander movie, like my wife, Mrs. Renegade, she loves that movie. That was
I know a lot of people
the
do.
chicks love the Zoolander stuff way more than the guys do. And I
Yeah.
look, to his credit, he hit the target market. The girls loved the movie, right? So it's one of
Stiller
those
ain't
it
done
wasn't
shit
made for
since-
you things.
Stiller ain't done shit in 20 years. Basically, Tropic Thunder's the last.
Yeah, but
thing this
neither
guy
is
dropped.
Dodgeball and stuff like this. But that's because of the current climate that we're in. That fucking comedy can't be like Dodgeball was. You can't deny that he was fantastic in Dodgeball. You cannot deny
That was 20 fucking years
He's
ago,
fucking-
Rhino.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but and I'm saying like it's a problem now because look at where he fucking he looks like he's on Ozempic.
Well, they're all on
He's-
Ozempic. It's like the Ozempic. I'm okay. I'll say it. Ozempic is the new AIDS in Hollywood. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AIDS.
Now, I'm going to show this one because this one seems to be the scripted video that Ben
Yeah.
Stiller wanted to put out there. So we'll play this one first, and then we'll see the reality of the situation in a second.
Hey, hi. Would you like to try something?
Sorry, Tom, what were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say. Well, it's basically as Tom H says in the chat. Ben Stiller's career is over. Yeah. Why do you think he's doing another Meet the Parents movie?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
how low he sank at this point.
I think the only way that he could save his career right now is to do a Tropic Thunder 2, but it needs to be better than the original, which is impossible in this climate that we're in.
He would never be able to make a part 2.
No way.
Apple?
Aren't you Ben Stiller?
No.
You're Ben Stiller?
No, I'm just the guy.
These people are paid to come
I'm
up
not.
and say,
They
"Are
have
you
30
Ben Stiller?"
Calories, only 5 or 7 grams of sugar.
I saw
I'm
this
not
video
Ben Stiller.
earlier with him in the grocery store.
Patrick.
Me too.
No, Patrick Flanagan.
Right.
We focus on the soda. Flanagan.
Oh,
Ireland.
Sure.
Why you think?
No,
just
I
'cause
see
I'm
what
here?
this is gonna. The sad part about this is,
For
I know where
example,
this is gonna go.
Soda, Ben Stiller.
yes.
So there's that. But then obviously, where am I here? There is the reality of this situation.
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
makes this
Yeah.
even more ironic, right? Is that nobody gives a fuck.
Yep. So again, that video that we just watched was basically paid actors to come up to him and, oh, what's this soda? Oh, are you Ben Stiller? Like they were paid to fucking do that because look at the reality. Like, just mute that because.
Yeah, music.
Oh, he looks a little bored and a little tired there. Oh, notice that he's being filmed. Oh, come and grab a can. Yeah, this is Stella soda.
Boy, it's so true. He's short as hell and he's got a big head like most fucking actors.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. This could be staged as well, just for the cringe. I don't know, man.
I think Rhino's right. I think the first one was actually a paid for thing, and he thought it was funny to make the joke of the fucking advertisement that everybody recognizes him. And here he is standing in the middle of an actual fucking grocery store where nobody could give 2 shits and a fuck that he's standing there.
Yep.
He is so out of touch right now that nobody gives a shit that Ben Stiller is saying. Because, first of all, unless you're over the age of 40, you don't even know who the fuck he is.
Think about it for a second. This video that we watched just before that was designed for his Instagram page. Was it not?
Yeah, I think that was on his Instagram, and that's his official X, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody's coming up to him. Oh, what's this soda? Oh, hey,
oh, that's
are you
clearly
Ben
staged.
Stiller?
Even
Are
Valiant
you
can
Ben-
tell you from videotaping it. That's all staged. You got different angles. It's all
Yeah.
mic'd
Oh,
up
yeah.
properly. Yeah, lit properly. Yeah,
You know
that's
what it looks like,
completely-
Tom? When I first saw this, I'm like, he's in a grocery store and he's doing this bit. It looks like the exact same setup and filming and production from an Impractical Jokers episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all,
Actually
anybody
does.
who watches Impractical Jokers like I have for almost 15 years,
I love those
whatever,
guys.
how long, it looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a couple of funny actually clips. What the fuck is wrong with me right now? I've still got to have another shot.
You're wondering? You're
Christ.
drunk. That's
Look,
what's wrong. It's not
Right,
your
you gotta go
fault.
for it. I gotta get to bed because I have to get the girls to the airport in the morning. Y'all have been doing a great
Valiant
job.
Renegade,
People in
thank you
chat
for
are, like,
jumping
angry at
on.
me for chewing
I
out
appreciate
Rhino
you,
earlier.
brother.
I'm like, y'all know these are the jokes, right? When I called him out and said, like, he's like, don't fuck the show up.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
This is
I can't
Flash
fuck
was
this
like
up.
5 feet from me, laughing his ass off as I was saying this.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
here. I'll make
awesome.
sure he
It's
fucks
like-
it up.
It's the jokes, kids. It's okay.
Of course.
Y'all doing a great job tonight. So
Thank you.
anyway, man,
Love you, brother. Take care.
have a good night.
Later, dude.
Take care.
Take care.
Gotcha, man.
Of course, everybody go subscribe to Valiant Renegade. Not that you guys aren't already subscribed. I'm the smallest channel here. Fuck yeah.
We love you, Rhino.
Thank you. Let's watch this Dune trailer really quickly. Are either of you guys actually up to date with Dune 1 and 2? Like,
Yes.
I'm not a Dune person, so you guys might have to take the reins on this one.
Don't know how much Shad knows about the franchise, but I'm pretty deep in the lore.
I'm not a huge into deep, but I enjoyed Dune Part 1 and 2. But right now I'm actually gonna have to bounce, man.
Fair enough.
But it has been awesome fun. Keep it up, dude. And
I appreciate it.
Anytime, man. And I'll catch you again.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, Shad. Take
No
care,
worries.
brother.
See you.
Bye.
Okay. No, I actually
And then there were
dislike
two.
the end of Dune 2 because they deviate from the book.
Well, see, I'm not a Dune person. You know what's really funny is that, my stream Casual Rage, which I do every Thursday. Sorry. I watched this and I made a comment in regards to why are they all whispering in this trailer? Like, it seems really weird. And then the chat corrected me, dude, they're whispering because it's part of the lore. Like, they're hiding from the worms and shit, or the sandworms or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show how much I don't know when it comes
So
to.
have you even seen the first two?
No. And I made the comment on my stream this week that my dad watched the original old, I don't even remember when it's from, 1970s Dune movie or something.
The Lynch one was
1980s. Yeah,
the
okay.
David
so
Lynch
it's
one was 84, yeah.
Yeah, so the 80s movie. I remember I was born 83, so even my dad, I just thought it was boring as shit. And I never got into the Dune stuff just because I thought it was boring as fucking shit. Now, I could be wrong. The only thing that I ever got into Dune was the 1990s video game where you send your harvesters out and shit.
I'm gonna kind of get you basically the idea of what Dune is. George Lucas borrowed a lot of the Fall of Anakin
from Dune
and the Rise of Vader from Dune. Yes. Even Paul ends up having twins, and his kids end up being the saviors in the end. It's very similar to Star Wars. It's just very dry, and I don't mean it to be punny because it takes place in a desert planet mostly. But I mean, it's one of those things. You're right. As a kid, I saw the original Dune, and I'm just like, what is this crap? You know, my parents told me it was going to be like Star Wars. This isn't Star Wars. That's what I was thinking while I'm watching it. But then as I got more, into what it was, then I understood it better, and it, a little bit different. But George took a lot of inspiration for Star Wars, obviously. But they kind of messed up the last half of this last movie. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do this third film. But yeah.
Well, I only brought it up on my stream through the week was because the chat wanted me to react to it. But I honestly, that's the thing. I have no idea when it comes to Dune. I don't know the lore at all. I don't know the series. I don't watch it. Anyway.
Back to it if you haven't seen the first two.
Yeah. Oh, I was kind of going to bring it up because I know that were other people on the panel earlier that were.
Yeah, we just got to it too late.
Too late. I don't think there's really any point in continuing to watch it. Chat, what do you think?
You might as well do the super chats. Or do you have any left?
Let me just I'll play because it's in the title, Hasan Exposed. Let me share. Oh, hang on. Because the way that I've shared this, it's not changing. I thought this was kind of actually funny, being that we do talk about Hasan a little bit on FlashCast. Asmongold reacted to this, so we're going to watch his reaction to it. But it was basically somebody created a Twitch account, put word for word, like quoted what Hasan said in a stream and put it in the chat. And then within 3.5 minutes within a minute and a half got banned for 7 days for what Hasan said, but he doesn't get a ban for actually saying it on stream. So, and I do have to have this last shot too. So let me actually have this. This is for Laughing Man, for making the $500 club. I appreciate you, brother. Cheers. Thank you. Whew. Woo! All right. We'll just watch this really quickly because, again, like I said, it's in the title. So we'll watch it and then we'll go into super chats.
You get a 7-day ban if you quote Hasan Piker on Twitch. What? Create a Twitch account.
Copy paste. Word for word. We'll turn the volume down just a little bit, I guess. We don't need the music.
Or did a fucking IED explode them for you, dumbass? Shut the fuck up. Talking about Islam.
So that's the quote, apparently.
Hateful conduct. Encouraging hateful behavior. Tell us.
You are an infinitely bigger terrorist than any random Muslim ever could be, dumbass. Shut your bitch ass up.
The thing is
Go
it's
enjoy
so
your
small, I
fucking-
can't see what quote he's actually grabbing. It might be actually this one that he's saying right now, to be honest.
Dumbass. Shut your bitch ass up.
This is also
Go enjoy your
exposing
fucking
Twitch, by the
PTSD,
way.
Asshole. Fuck you. Imagine having the audacity to fucking be like, yeah, I went to Iraq. I went to Iraq. And it's actually Islam that's the biggest danger. You're the danger, idiot. You're a danger to your family.
No way you're speed running.
And a danger to yourself, douchebag.
Okay, I believe you.
So he's put it in the chat.
Run ban time.
Lord, that's getting clipped, Lamont. I don't give a fuck, dude.
I'll give a
Shut
fuck.
the fuck up.
I'll give a
Okay,
fuck.
I believe
Shut
you.
up. Shut up, I'll give a
If you
fuck.
go to Iraq and you learn that lesson, you realize that was wrong.
Oh, shut up,
Yes.
mate.
You come back from Iraq.
God, I hate
what's going
Hasan
on right
Piker.
now.
Sorry?
Nothing. I said I have no idea what's going on right now.
Okay, so basically, the only reason why I brought this up is obviously we talk about Hasan a little bit on fucking FlashCast, but like Hasan, he said something, I think that was anti-Semitic, or I can't remember exactly because you can't even fucking read. But the person has made a new account on Twitch, put the quote of what he said on stream in the chat, and he's seeing how long it takes for his account to get banned. Do you understand what's happening? Hello?
I
Tom?
think so.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
What?
It's complicated. I don't understand it. I don't know what a Hasan Piker is.
He's a fuckwit. That's what he is. Play a DSP video. I don't have any DSP videos, unfortunately. Son's such a fuckwit, though.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Chatter, you are not wrong.
Back to Twitch.
It's been a somewhat of a failure.
I'll jump forward a little bit here.
The house and the audio level.
Bit more.
No.
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah. If I'm doing IRL, people, some people don't like that. Some people
Bang. Done.
You are no.
So what they're trying to prove is that yes, fucking Twitch enforces their TOS to somebody other than fucking Hasan Piker because they put a quote of what Hasan Piker said on stream in the chat, and got banned for 7 days for saying it in a minute and a half after putting it in the chat.
You are temporarily suspended from streaming for 7 days.
Just goes to show.
Are you kidding
That's called white privilege, I think. Or maybe it's Muslim privilege.
me? Does Twitch enforce their TOS?
Islamic
yes,
privilege?
they do. Oh my god. Twitch appeals portal. He refreshed it. Ban for
Hey,
hateful conduct.
Why is Israel doing this? Like, why is this allowed?
Well, I guess that's it. So apparently, yeah, does PTSD stand for post-traumatic stress disorder? I think something like that. Yeah. And no shot. So he actually got banned in a minute and a half for saying the exact thing that Hasan said on his stream.
There you go.
Wow.
Guys,
what do you think their rationale is in not banning him? Because they
Well, they made the rationale of not banning him is the fact that he makes Twitch a lot of fucking money. I don't know how. It's got to be through the ad revenue. I don't know how many people are super chatting him. I don't know how super chats work. It's bits, right, on Twitch. Yeah. I fucking the double standard that is out there right now is unbelievable. We will get to super chats. Hold on a second. Let me see. We didn't even talk about Star Wars. Should we talk about Star Wars?
Is there Star Wars to be talked about?
What do you reckon, Tom? Oh, look who showed up. Look who showed up. Fucking play Oh my god.
They came bounding over.
Fuck off! Disney! You fucking cunt!
I couldn't hear
Kevin!
anything. I couldn't hear. Why are you trying to end the stream already?
I don't know. Fucking because I'm too drunk to fucking control it.
Oh yeah, I'm not like that. I didn't get super chats for me to drink, so only had a
Damn.
couple.
How was it tonight, brother?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you meet some people? Who'd you meet? Anyone in the chat meet Flash tonight?
I met a bunch of people from the chat.
Yeah, awesome.
A lot of the 7% female audience was there.
Did you sign some comic books?
Tons.
Yeah?
A lot, actually. It was a good time.
That's awesome.
You had to
That's
come
awesome.
on. I had to come on. That dude just busted out a tape measure, which was awesome. Because apparently now that I'm not fat, I need to be short. So we need to dispel that real quick.
I saw
real fast. We need to get rid of that real fast.
I saw
'Cause I'm
Cajun
6'1".
Corey.
I'm
Cajun
6'1".
Corey-
Not only am I 6'1", I have a neck.
That's true.
Now I know that's crazy concept for a lot of fat people that look like a Michelin Man tire, but you know, it's a tough reality that you need to deal with. Put some hard work in, go to the gym, stop eating giant pies and thousands of calories, and you could be thin too.
If you go to Cajun Corey's fucking YouTube channel, you can get a semi-face reveal from Flash. And he doesn't look fat at all in it. Like, you actually look kind of good, dude, to be fair.
Well, I've been putting a lot of work in.
Look, here we go. I'll share it with the chat here. There's a face, the closest you'll get to a face reveal for Yellow Flash. And he doesn't look fat at all in that picture. You actually, like I said, you look actually fucking good, dude.
Yeah, Corey's over 6'2". I know it's crazy.
You're way taller than I am.
But apparently now I'm 5'7". That's a new cope. We got to find a new cope. We got to find a new angle to put it down. The cope is real.
I'm 5'10".
But it's okay. Even though that dude busted out a tape measure and showed live that that's real, I'm still going to be short. I'm also still going to be fat. So,
hey, Flash, you're just in time for us to talk about Star Wars.
I'm about to leave.
No, I actually got a couple of other things. Fucking awesome. What else?
You tell me. This is your show today.
I like turtles.
I don't know where to go from here. I'm so
Do you have some
fucked.
super chats to read yet?
I do have some super chats, but I did want to show this because you know how you've got your intro now where you're the karate dude? Tom?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I want to change it to this one.
Okay, bitch. Kung Fu and shimmy, whoop a bit, closet strike, come out. May I have this dance? Oh, you're straight. How about now? Pose and yes, queen. Double fist and yeah. Gaga and turn. And here comes the hurricane, bitch. Snake strike, all that jazz. And Madonna, La Isla Bonita. Then Vogue. Whoop a bitch, I see you. Ashante, bitch, and you better walk. Hips don't lie, Shakira. Stop in the name of love before you whoop a bitch.
Look at this fag in the chat. Majesty. Why do I feel the need to prove them wrong? Because I can, bitch. I'm over 6'1". This guy.
Well, they're trying to say that he's not.
Necklace weirdos feel the need to feel superior because they're morbidly obese and short, which he is. So why not disprove it? Because I can. The goalposts keep moving. I'm not the one in danger of a heart attack. So, it is what it is. Matter of fact, I can't. Well, I'll ban you later. Go back to your fucking Cope and Seeth chat, dude. Go back to your Cope and Seeth chat.
Yeah. Fucking Cope and Seeth.
Can't stand you retards, man. Why don't you just go to your fucking loser streams? Stay out of these streams. Go the fuck away, man. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you in their chats. You're a rejected community. Fuck off.
You heard him. I don't ban people, though. I don't think I've ever banned somebody in my chat. And I've had some people say some crazy shit. I just don't fucking... You say what you want. You're a fucking idiot, but you say what you want. Maybe if I had fucking 769 people watching me every stream that I did, I'd probably ban a few more people. Flash is drunk. Flash, are you drunk? How much have you had to drink tonight? Because I can guarantee you I've had more than you.
Oh, yeah. I've had a couple of drinks.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I'm still fat. Still fat.
I don't understand that. Dude, I got to say, like, seeing that picture that you did take with Cajun Corey, you were fatter when I met you.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
And you weren't even really that fat when I met you. I didn't when I met you for the first time and the only time that I've met you, which was late 2024, when I saw you, I didn't think, oh, look at this fat fuck. Like I never.
Well, I always carried it well. I've carried it well.
And you are tall. Like I'm 5'10", and you're way taller than I am.
Would you just suck his dick already?
All right, fine.
Jesus.
I'm lonely here in this hotel room.
He just wants to feel your chiseled chest.
I do. I want to feel your stubble.
Yeah, you can see it in those photos. There ain't no bitch tits there.
Fucking bunch of faggots here on FlashCast late in the show because we're so fucking drunk. Before we go anywhere, before we go into Super Chat, sorry, did you see the Tomb Raider fucking leaked shit or the released fucking footage that they showed?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see that? I don't know. Are you on your phone right now, Flash, or are you on a laptop or something?
I'm on my phone.
Can you see the shared screen? No?
I can't. What is that? Oh, that looks awful.
Awful. It gets worse.
Oh, her ass looks good there.
It does.
That doesn't look good. You can't even see
No.
her sex lines.
Well, the thing is like the colors blend her into the wall so much.
Look at that. You can't even see her V.
Correct. The thing is like when you even go to like just the still shots, all the images for it, I might actually open this in another tab. Like no shorts, no short sleeves, like she's completely covered up. But then, of course, they get the fucking most flat-chested fucking actress to do this. But on top of that, hang on, where is it? On top of that, it's almost like they've given her a padded fucking chest.
Yeah, it looks terrible. But I mean, even the pants, like look on the crotch, like you can't, there's no sex lines.
No.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
I know, I agree.
Can't have the male gaze there.
But also too, like
It's
even
like
I
look at
said-
they make them purposely baggy there so that you can't see that V.
Yep.
What the
But
fuck
then,
is
like-
that?
Like I said,
She doesn't
then it
need room
also-
there. She doesn't have a cock. As
No.
much as they want to put one on her.
Yeah. But like even in this shot here, like I said, like the color of the pants and the color of the arm sleeves blend into the wall. It's like, what the fuck are you trying to do? I just, for me though, it was the padding of the chest because they're trying to desexualize her at the same time as saying, we're not really changing anything. Look, she's got big tits, but the actress actually has the tiniest little tits in the world. I don't know. To me, it's just fucking retarded. It looks stupid. Stupid.
How many
Anyway,
super chats you got left?
That dropped this week. We've got 23, and I think Tom's gonna actually have to help me probably read through a lot of these because I am so
you get
fucked
you
right
get good
now.
support tonight?
Oh, great support tonight. Laughing Man came through and put me in the $500 club. Look at that.
Whoa! I met Laughing Man today.
Did you? He's
I
a
did,
fucking
yeah.
legend. He's a legend.
Yeah, I met
Did he
Laughing
laugh at
Man,
you?
Hayden Wayne, Mark of Reality.
Nolan came through and he supported massively tonight. Nandy came through. I was saving this because that was the 50 after the 50s came through, and I was seeing if another 50 came in to just make up for it, but we didn't get one for that.
I met a lot of people from the chat today. It was great.
That's awesome.
It was
Find some
awesome, man.
people.
When I did my sign in at the booth, dude, it was nonstop. Somebody just after another. It was a complete. I had a line the whole time. It was great.
Lovely.
Very grateful, man. I was glad, because you don't know if anyone's going to show up.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be Virgil, the lonely wrestler, but no, man.
You
Everyone
thought
came
might
out.
have been Ben Stiller standing there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Ben Stiller. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be embarrassing. But no, like man, I had a line the whole time, man. Very grateful for that. It was great. Love talking to everybody. It was a good time.
Did you get to hang out with Drunk 3PO and Ryan and
Yeah, man. I met all of them were there at the thing. I had fun at the meetup. And the meetup was packed, dude. It was packed. It was impressive how many people were there.
Valiant Renegade couldn't stay away.
Yeah, Valiant
like,
gave me
you
a
know,
ride there.
Flash is like, I'm gonna go back in. Oh, damn it. All right, fine. I gotta go to bed, but I'm like, you know what? Like, here's the thing. Well, Flash's real name is Chris Hemsworth. And
I wish, man. I wish I looked like that. Shit.
I mean, it's like everybody was calling him Thor the whole night.
Really?
So yeah, it was.
Surprised they weren't calling him Kevin. Oh, wrong one. Kevin.
There's
Kevin.
Yeah, I let a lot of people touch my chest.
Did you now?
Yeah.
They get all the fat from your pecs in their hand, holding up the
did.
titties.
Yeah.
Let's read some super chats, shall we? Tom, if you could help me out, brother, because fucking I am a mess.
All right.
Do you want me to display him on this fucking screen?
Okay, we did get this one, but Mr. Melancholy sends in 5 to say Chuck Norris didn't pass away. He just wanted a rematch with Bruce Lee. Rest in peace, Walker, Texas Ranger. At least I thought we got it. Maybe not. But thank you, Mr. Melancholy.
Thank you, Mr. Melancholy.
Drunken Taco says 5 hours of Star Wars and AI talk.
Did you talk about Star Wars?
Very
We
little.
actually didn't. I was going to get around to it because there was a trailer that dropped for the Maul Shadow Lord trailer, which I was going to bring up, but we never got around to it. So who gives a fuck? We're just talking about Star Wars at all.
I'm gonna fucking leave if you keep talking about Star Wars.
No, we're done. We're done.
Twilight Dragon sends in $5 Canadian to say when Jesus comes back, he's gonna be OP as fuck. Rip Chuck Norris. Yes.
Every knee will bow.
That's right.
100%. Amen.
Adam Sage says Superman has Chuck Norris pajamas. This is true.
Thank you, Jesus
Yes,
Davila, for
Jesus.
the gifted 5 member chats. I appreciate that.
And Alexander Tan, I think it is. Alexander Tan, 1267 says, Fake Wizard, are you still in school? Oh, well, sadly, we missed this before he left.
Yeah.
But he's in wizarding
I'm too
school,
retarded
possibly.
to realize that was
I love
Fake wizarding school.
Fake Wizard, man.
He's awesome.
He's the
He's
best.
a cool dude.
Yeah.
And then,
100%.
what do you got here? Primarch Vulcan, who says, saw Hail Mary on Thursday. My honest opinion, it's a good adaptation of the book and very well worth watching in a theater. Well, that's pretty much what
Everybody's
consensus
been
has pretty
saying.
much,
I might go see it tomorrow.
I'm thinking about trying to find a way to see
I
it.
wanted to go see it this weekend, but I didn't get a chance. I might go see it sometime through this week, so maybe we can talk about it next week.
Well, I'm gonna go to the con again tomorrow, and then
me.
I might go see him. I'm gonna try to go see. I want to see it, so
It's great. I've seen it twice now. I went Monday with my kid, took Michelle and Natalie from Force of Light yesterday to go see it.
Mhm.
It's awesome. I'd go see it 5 more times. It's that good. I felt like a kid back in the 80s seeing a Steven Spielberg film for the first time. It's
Can I ask you, is it better than The Martian? Because I really liked the movie The
I
Martian.
love
For
The Martian.
an
I'm with
isolated
you.
individual character story and the ability for them to actually get me inside that character's head and stuff like that, I just thought The
Yes.
Martian was really good.
Yeah, as much as Matt Damon carried
Because
The
I know that
Martian-
there's an affiliation. It's the same person that made The Martian that's involved in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm just hoping that it's-
Gosling carried the film, and he did honestly an amazing job. He really he carried the whole weight of the film on his shoulders, and I thought like I said, I was a kid again watching a Spielberg film in the 80s as a Gen X kid. It was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jesus Davila gifted another membership. Thank you, Jesus. Got another one here. Tom?
Almond John says Keenan Thompson was a child actor. He seems okay. Yeah, I missed out on some of that conversation. I had to step away, but yeah, you guys were talking about that earlier. Thomas Conservative says Kirk Cameron turned out okay. Did he? I don't know about that. I think he went a little too far in the red there. I don't know. Slag Lust is sending in 5 Canadian to say, imagine getting so mad at people laughing at your Ethan Ralph-like height that you have to bring a measuring tape to a fan meetup. Keep seething. So
yeah, I didn't bring it. Somebody else
Thanks
had
for the
it.
$5.
Keep seething because it showed that I'm not short, you stupid faggot.
I figured you all had it just to measure each other's dicks with. That's
Oh,
all.
Slag Lust is a fucking retard.
Thank you.
The
Well,
Melting
thank you for the
Snowman says, Hi,
$5.
Tom, my brother from another mother. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
And I just want to give a massive shout
Yes,
out
this
to Laughing
object.
Man for the $500 super chat. Thank you for putting me in that $500 club. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much,
How does it
brother.
feel?
It feels actually nice. It really does. The support's been unbelievable.
Drunken Taco says Chuck Norris was the first internet meme to go viral in real life. He went viral before the internet existed.
That's true.
Oh, look at
He
all the
became a meme
all
before
the
internet
cope in the chat.
He gave Al Gore the idea for the internet.
What, small man? Beta Bucks Deluxe, thank you for becoming a member. And Ruby, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that.
Hey, Ruby.
Thank you. Vidya Music Vids 90 sends in 10 and says, not familiar with the comics, but aren't there Marvel DC crossovers at all? Yes. Also, do you all think they will ever attempt a movie with the two, ignoring the movie rights and licensing stuff? No, they can't ignore, but I think we will probably get to a point where the comic book movies aren't nearly as popular as they need to be, and they will get desperate enough to do a few of these crossovers. I wouldn't be surprised.
You'll have Superman and Iron Man crossover or something.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time. I mean, Freddy versus Jason happened, so
yeah,
it's just a matter of time. Yeah. And then Jaron Carter Critters and Fry, if I read that right, says, I like Zendaya, but my biggest critique of the trailer is that it looks like DC. I remember TM from her Heartland character, which was as bad as She-Hulk.
What's TM? I remember TM.
That's Tatiana Maslany.
Oh, okay.
Bad She-Hulk.
Fucking Tatiana Maslany. The best thing that she followed up with was Starfleet Academy.
Little Jim's, I told you not to fucking say that in my presence ever again. Little Jim's Hot Halo says, what's funny about Mark Ruffalo's comments is New York governor begging for the rich to come back, so he better pitch in to help his city. Again, I reiterate, it's the millionaires bitching about the billionaires. They don't want to give you their money. They want to take the money from the billionaires. That's what they want.
Yeah, but it's like when you see those people that walk the street and they say, "Oh, so you're all for these illegal immigration coming in? You want to protect them and blah blah blah." Oh, we've just happened to have one here that wants to come and move into your house. Oh, sorry, I rent and I'm too small. Like, it's the same fucking thing.
Then John Platt says, hi guys, to be honest, I would have preferred to see Alfred Molina as Dr. Otto Octavius, aka Doc Ock, rather than this preachy, whiny gobshite Hail RynoCast.
Hail, thank you.
And then Black Kane says, VR, are you really from Nala? If you haven't had drunk fight with a pelican. I think he has at least twice.
Not with a pelican, but I will. I mean, if anybody, especially my members, have seen the videos of me pulling alligator gar out of Lake Pontchartrain and to the Chafuncta River with the gar radios, which is why when you go fishing for alligator gar, you carry a pistol with you so you can shoot them in the head before you pull them in the boat so you don't get your arm ripped off. I still have scars on this arm from before I carried a pistol hunting gar.
I gotta say, I really want to go fishing with Valiant Renegade. He posts these fishing trips with his kids and stuff. I'm like, fuck, I want to go fishing with
me and Renegade. We got the gar rodeo coming up in 4 months.
Well, he's out there fucking fishing in the real shit.
Yeah, that's right.
The fish we pull up, literally, they call them alligator gar because they have a mouthful of teeth like fucking jaws, which is why you shoot them when you pull them up before you get them in the boat, because otherwise
that's fucking awesome.
Monsters that are 4 feet long will rip you apart.
That's a whole nother level of fishing. That's fucking awesome.
This is like going fishing.
They're like needing a gun to fish.
Yeah,
that's
like throwing a grenade in the water.
Like we have videos of us blasting these fish on the boat with the pistol.
That's awesome. I want to do that.
Cool.
I want to do that
too.
The coolest fishing I've ever done was off Myrtle Beach dock, because you could pull like little mini sharks up.
Yeah,
we
have all kind of stuff that'll come into Lake Pontchartrain because it's all brackish, because it's fed in from the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, whatever you want to call it, and so you will catch some weird shit in there all the time. Yeah.
We've got elephant fish. We got snapper, elephant fish, and King George whiting. That's what we fish for down here in the bay. But yeah, moving right along. Thank you.
Psycho Hobo says, to those who read the books, do you really think they will mention the Golden Path in this movie?
Is this Project Hail Mary? I don't know.
Project Hail Mary, I think so. This VR, you'd have to probably answer this one. I don't know.
Golden Path. I don't know, because I haven't read the book and I still haven't yet seen the movie. If that's what it's in reference to, I'm not 100% certain.
Unless this is a P thing.
This was only this super chat was half an hour ago. What were we talking about half an hour ago? Fucking Spider-Man? Because the entire fucking stream was Spider-Man? I don't know.
Oh, from Dune, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Dune.
I had a brain fart.
Yeah,
yes.
okay. I don't know what the golden path is in Dune because again, I'm not a Dune person, so I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. They're saying this is the conclusion, which is weird. So yeah.
Part 3. Well, it is.
And then Solom 4ID says, Rhino, what channel is Cajun Corey? How do I spell it? Find it. I must know.
Cajun Corey on Twitter is CA. I don't know. CAJAN. I don't even know if that's correct. Hold on. I thought I showed because we did the face reveal for Flash. Hold on.
Yeah, you have.
Let me go on to the next one because it's the last super chat. And
SBZ Servant Berserker 0 sends intent to say, rumor has it the auditions for Thor in the MCU, Chuck Norris' name was mentioned for consideration. The Mjolnir prop suddenly flew off the set because it felt it was unworthy. This is true. Rip legend, indeed. We should play the Chuck Norris song to set us out tonight.
Oh yeah, I've got another outro like the original outro.
Okay.
So Cajun Corey is CAJUN Corey. He met. Did you meet Zachary Levi? Did any of you guys meet Zachary Levi?
For a second, I didn't
cool.
bother. For like 2 seconds.
That would have been cool. But where is it? He's there.
Yeah, that line.
There he is. There he is. Look how fat that fucker is. He's such a fat piece of shit. Fucking Kevin. Fat
Somehow, though, I'm still fat.
I laughed.
Hey,
I was like,
fat
"Oh my god, he's wearing a
motherfucker.
COVID mask. Nobody's gonna get this."
Yeah, what
That's
a
what I was
fucking
giving
pussy.
giving you shit for, trying to make you take your mask off.
Pussy.
Well, you know,
Take
that's
the
the
mask
same.
off.
That's the same mask in Ninja Band that I wore in the, the photo that was going around. That I'm still probably fat in. Like that's still going to be the current photo. So
Yeah.
the goalposts, they just keep moving.
Fat motherfucker.
They keep moving.
Well, that's pretty much it, guys. We've only gone 4 hours. I would have liked to have probably pushed it a little bit longer.
You wanted to go 4. That's what you said to me.
I did say that.
People that keep coping about it should do some neck stretches. Maybe you'll get it back.
I am really fucking drunk. I'm ready to lay down.
But you don't need to hate me.
I just wanted to say really quickly, thanks guys for jumping on here at the end, Valiant, and of course Flash, being that it is your fucking show. Thank you for coming on. Thank you to Shad as well and Fake Wizard for jumping on and spending as much time seeing me get fucking drunker and drunker as we go. Chat, you guys have been fucking awesome. Honestly, thank you so much. I was a little nervous about doing this because, again, I haven't done a stream in front of sort of this many people ever. So I really appreciate the support that I've ended up getting tonight. It's been amazing.
BR's reading this one.
Black Cane for $2. Valiant, did you want to?
Yep, Black Cane for $2. VR is my favorite. Okay. So it's not a racial term, and Black Cane gets it. This what I'm about to say is it's a slang for Cajun. It has nothing to do with race. Okay.
Okay.
VR is my favorite coonass, which is a Cajun slang term. Like my mother is full coonass.
Coonass singer.
No. You need to read it. Read it all.
You gotta read it.
Yeah, but VR is my favorite coonass sigger. Yeah, there we go.
What's a cigar?
Awesome. Thank you.
That
And
makes
we got
now.
what was the where is it?
99 cents from pre-dawn corpses. There we go.
My chat is trying to catch up to see what the fucking super sticker was. It still hasn't even found it yet. Anyway, thank you for the super sticker.
It's a pooper sticker.
Is it? Thank you for the poop. Was like that shit tonight? Oh well. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, again for hanging out. I really appreciate you. I will play the Chuck Norris, but we've got to do the standard normal outro for FlashCast. We will see you next week for FlashCast. Original programming back on Flash's channel, of course. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you so much. And I do a weekly stream every Thursday. Anybody else want to promote anything?
I
really
just want to
quickly?
say thank you for your cats not bugging you the entire stream.
Isn't that amazing?
Did you not notice that they didn't
I
bother
didn't
him?
notice until you just fucking said it.
The entire fucking stream, they didn't bitch for food.
I want to promote something.
Go for it.
Eat some salad, you fucking no-neck bitch. Eat some salad, you fat fuck.
And then you got Pre-Dawn Corpses, who just became a member, and John Platt, who gifted
That
5
coffee
memberships.
just almost went. all
Oh,
over
thank
the
you
place.
guys. Sorry, I was on my other screen, so I didn't actually see them. Thank you very
Fucking
much.
fat
everybody.
piece of shit. Eat a
We're gonna-
salad, you fat fag.
Later, faggots. We're gonna go. Bye.